Well, hello everyone, and welcome to D&D with R&D. We are continuing on with the silliness of our adventures from last week, and boy did it get silly. For the full recounting of the silliness, I will kick it over to Micro, who's going to catch us up with a recap.
So first, last time, I'm hearing myself.
You are.
I don't know through who. Oh, all right. Last time, we the party we had sort of gotten ourselves into a little bar fight. So we had the bar fight, which also involved setting the bar on fire. Not by us. Somehow it was not us setting the bar on fire. But we that wasn't exactly the most successful plan. We did learn. We lived, and we did figure out that where to go next, or to at least rescue the slaves. So, which was the harbor. They were going to be shipped out through to the ocean through an underground river.
And we know where the evil lady lives.
Yes, so we can go pay her a visit. We went to the harbor, and through some nice a little social interaction and a little flirting, we managed to get ourselves on board the ship, and through deceptive flirty means. And on board the ship, we managed to free all the slaves.
Oh, also found some nice wine, some good rations, and some dank bugs.
Yes.
Yeah, we found weed.
We found weed. We managed to free the slaves, and then We caused a distraction that
We became pirates.
briefly. Yes,
Involve some cannons.
Yes, we. Long story short, distraction gets all the people off the ship, all the actual people who are supposed to be on the ship.
I
off
set
the
it on
ship.
fire.
Yes. Then we put then we get everyone up, and we noticed there are cannons. We used the cannons to blow up the dock, and we also put out the fire. And then
Horatio and Preet had the idea at basically the same time. It was like, cannons? Cannons. Who's got candles? And then we had to beg Felix.
And then all of the refugees were like, cannons. Fuck yeah, let's do cannons.
So we blew up the dock and released the ship. We started to float on the
pirates
river
in the most badass way possible.
Yes. And we got to control the ship, to sail it. We got help from a little fire happy kobold who finally got to do boats. New boats. So we gave the ship and to the refugees so they could get away. We sailed in a smaller boat, in a rowboat, and found us a place to sit, where we proceeded to get high as fuck. And
Horatio
party on the beach.
Yes.
Horatio let somebody into his bowl.
Yes.
Oh, and Exley was like drunk high calling Claire and telling her how she became a pirate.
And you got to hear Micro's fake high ideas.
High thoughts with Micro.
I have to say, my favorite. I'm sorry. By the way, I had an external speaker going, so maybe that's what you were hearing yourself before. So I turned it off now because even though I reroute the sound, it still plays through there. But your comment that what if a loaf of packaged bread is just a bread sandwich on its side?
Yeah, if you have a package of pre-sliced bread, that is just a very large bread sandwich on its side.
That's the highest thing I've ever heard.
And honestly, I will tell you that he says shit like that all of the time. I lived with this man for 3 months. He says shit like this all of the time, and it's beautiful.
Get that man some edibles.
We don't doubt you. You do.
It's very entertaining.
So we're not on the wrong screen, R&D.
Oh,
we're not on a boat anymore.
You're not on a boat anymore. I don't know if I have a screen for you guys. There you go. Have a
we can at least go to that.
Yeah. We went to bed and we woke up more powerful.
Yeah. So everyone, yes, had a wonderful, wonderful night. Lots of shenanigans happened, as you've already explained. The next morning.
Oh, I should level up Tiaho as well, shouldn't I?
Oh yes, Tiaho does get leveled up. The next morning, you all wake up feeling a little bit extra stronger. So why don't we spend a little bit of time just telling me about what you all got on your level up. So I'm going to start with Horatio because you're the first one on my screen.
I'm currently busy.
Okay, we're going to move on to Felix. Then Felix, you leveled up. What'd you get? What'd you do?
Well, I got a brandy new feat.
Oh.
So my feet
are hopefully wearing shoes because we're not indoors.
No, I'm not wearing shoes. I'm just sitting here in my house. Yeah. Yeah, I got the Shield Master feat.
Ooh.
I use shields not just for protection, but also for offense. Yeah.
So what does it do?
Take the attack. If I take the attack action on my turn, I can use a bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet with my shield. If I'm not incapacitated, you can add your shield's AC bonus to any dex saving throw you make against a spell or other harmful effect that targets only you. If you're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw to take only half damage, you can use your reaction to take no damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, woo.
By the way, Chrissy, can you check your Hangout settings to make sure you're getting your best mic?
I think it's the wrong mic.
Yeah, I think it's your array, your built-in one. Just FYI.
I will take a look.
All right. So that sounds good. All right. Preet, what did you do with your level up?
Preet got a 7th level spell.
Ooh.
She woke up with the power of resurrection.
Ooh.
So
No more than a century.
Yeah, so if you guys actually want to bring back those dead characters, Preet could do it now.
It's true. You can bring back Preet and her and
Shavaris
and
Herrick.
Herrick. There you go.
And also
the other H name.
And also the intern.
Shava and Orsic, but I think you left their bodies behind. If I remember right.
Well, we don't need their
did
bodies.
we leave their bodies?
I thought we packed Shavaris away.
Yeah.
You packed Shavaris and Herrick away.
Yeah.
But you left the bodies
I
of the
believe we
interns
left.
They're in the cart with most of the things. They're in a cart.
Oh, they're in a cart somewhere.
In a
I mean, Herrick is
in a bag of holding. In a cart. There's two heads. Basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, you certainly could try.
Mm-hmm.
Bring them all back.
So we have to get our carts and Rosie.
Rosie.
We also need a lot of diamonds with a lot of gold.
A diamond with at least 1,000. We've got enough money for it.
We have so much.
Or is it consumed? It's consumed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a GP price, so it gets consumed.
Maybe pick up a baker's dozen with this party.
So
already got blown
so
4.
just to check, Tiago should be level 6 now.
That sounds about right. Okay. Which Etzli, what did you do with your level up?
Okay, so with my level up, I got blind sense.
Ooh. Does that mean you can't be surprised?
No.
It means that if someone's invisible and I'm able to hear, then I can still locate them within 10 feet of me.
She's Daredevil.
Nice.
Hell yeah. And then also with Arcane Trickster at level 14, I can switch out one of my spells with any spell from the wizard list, because usually I can only do illusion and enchantment.
Okay, so and now it's any spell, not just
and now I can replace a spell with any spell. So I replaced one of my first level spells that I never use, and I replaced it with this one, Puppet. Because I thought that one would be fun. So that's what I did.
Nice. All right. And that takes us, I think, all the way back to Horatio.
I got a little thing called Command Undead.
Oh, yes. You've been real excited about this.
Yes. Especially because now I realized you can use it as many times a day as you want. There's no limit. As long as the target hasn't been targeted before.
As an action, you can choose one undead you can see within 60 feet of you. The creature must make a charisma saving throw against your wizarding spell DC. If it succeeds, you can't use this feature on it again. If it fails, becomes all right. Yeah.
And then there's some extra rules for, like, if they're intelligent, they get advantage. If they're really intelligent, they get to try each hour to break out.
Yeah.
But that also means that you can potentially control, like, even the most powerful undead creatures for at least an hour.
Well, I'm sure you'll never use that.
And then I got 2 new spells. I got Mind Whip.
Oh, I love Mind Whip. Mind Whip's a good spell.
And I got speak with dead.
Okay.
Although I have not do not have speak with dead prepared. That's kind of a one you prepare, like you get the body and then you prepare it and overnight.
Okay.
And
That's a good one. Too bad you didn't have it for Sia, the one with the bomb, like forever.
See ya later.
See ya later.
Well, they don't have to tell you the truth. They can still lie.
Well, there you go. Well,
They don't
asked
act.
her.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool. All right. So it sounds like everyone's got their stuff all set.
Yes.
And yeah, that takes us to you all wake up next morning after a night of belligerent partying, drunk texting and drunk played some great jams. You all went through some of the good stuff that was left behind for you from the boat. You still have a couple of barrels of wine left that you stole, so you can add those to wherever's inventory you want to add them to, if you want them. You have some wine. You have some more weed left. Horatio, there's an extra fish in your fish bowl.
How? Her wild shape wouldn't last all night.
You say these things.
That's weird. Well, I mean, fish don't sleep as such, so it's not like I'm waking up to be surprised. I know she's there. Oh.
That you do when you come out of your trance. There's an extra fish in your bowl.
Yes. I hope you won't mind. I would like to do my morning routine alone. I have some spells I need to have a quick look at. I had a brilliant idea yesterday. We might actually be able to speak with the dead now.
Oh, that is quite interesting. You're going to have to tell me more about it later.
Yeah, I will. I just need to work out some things. There's room that's bugging me. It should. Yes, room.
Well, I don't want to bother you too much. And this fish goes over and puts her fishy lips next to your cheek, jumps out of the bowl, and in midair turns back into her fish folk self, her trident self, and Shala walks away from your bowl.
All right. So speaking of which, Felix comes over and says, "Listen, so we got to sneak back into where we were at. And one thing I can do, my artificer mojo, is if I spend a little time tinkering with my stuff, I can give us all water breathing. We could swim back and make it in underneath,
That is an awesome idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'd like to go for a swim.
All right. Give me a minute. I got to go tinker with my stuff." Felix goes and spends a minute. You see her knocking some tools around and got a pipe fitting in there. And then she's twisting stuff. And before you know it, she's got what looks like a bong. And she says, "Everyone takes a deep breath." And and I cast water breathing on anybody who wants it.
I think you really only need it on Tiaho, Preet, and Etzli and yourself.
Yeah, actually, we may wait till. Might be better to wait till, we are ready to go. If we have anything else to do before we leave, but it's there.
All right. Anyone else want to do anything else before you head up the river with your water breathing?
No.
No.
We're all good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, the the four of you who needs to take water breathing, take your water breathing. Deep breath. You walk into the river. I'm thinking you want to sink to the bottom, not swim on the top. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure we can swim on near the top, and then as we get closer, we can go to the bottom.
I'm pretty sure Trevor just can't really doesn't really float.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to swim to the top. I'm just wondering how everyone else is approaching.
He probably walks along the bottom.
Yeah, all of you are going to have the same struggle, which is that you're going upriver. It's not the fastest moving river in the world, but you are pushing against the current.
Oh, why don't we maybe get a rope out and kind of like tie handholds in it so we can sort of steady each other as we go.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So, Shala, can you turn into something that will help us? Like a little bit of toe action there? Got any?
I mean, she can turn back into a squid. I can turn back. No, not a squid, an octopus.
Cool.
I can swim. Yeah, I can swim upriver pretty easily.
Yeah, and grab onto things on the way.
I can. Yeah, the current shouldn't be too much of a problem for me.
Sweet.
Okay. So yeah, Shala will go in first, turn into an octopus, and then I'll let you all grab onto her.
All right.
And she will gladly tow you all across. So none of you have to worry about getting too tired. You still have to walk yourselves to help out Shala, so she's not doing all the work. But together, with her help and your help, it's much easier. It's not as difficult as if you were to try to swim up the river yourselves. So let's see. You were 4 miles away. So at a nice walking speed, you'd probably take about 2 hours to get all the way up the river back to the dock or so.
You can't see me, but I'm doing little swimming motions.
Every once in a while, you see Horatio just kind of get a little brave and leave his fishbowl and then go back in, like, ooh, water. But otherwise, he stays in his fishbowl, and Trevor just holds onto the ground and walks across. Shala's tentacles grab onto rocks and kind of just pull you forward along with grabbing onto each of you with her tentacles. Arms. Tiaho feels a little weird about this, but she's trying her best. She's also doggy paddling underwater the whole time to try her best to help out. She doesn't seem to look so comfortable underwater.
I get it.
Yeah, but she's trying her best. But yeah, 4 hours later, you find yourselves back at the dock, which I can take you back to the dock. Just remember that the boat is not there anymore.
Neither's the dock.
Neither's the dock. You are correct.
All right.
So everything here is just...
Everything's gone.
Well, I'm sure the dog is partially
there's splinters there.
Yeah. What? As we go in, can we ascertain what?
Sneaky?
Yeah, let's be sneaky.
That.
Yeah.
Oh, I will say that on your roll me stealths first, and then I'll tell you what you see.
Oh, rerolling stealths? Okay.
Stealths? Okay.
Stealths. You wanted to be sneaky, right?
Yeah.
I do want to be sneaky.
Oh, I guess I need one for Shala.
Mm-hmm.
Shala's also gonna be sneaky.
Ooh, we did well.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
No, Joe was pretty good.
Oh god, yeah, you guys all did really well. That kind of good thing, because Horatio and Shala did terribly. Which is fine, because giant octopus and skeleton.
Especially considering that anyone who is familiar with this river would be like, why is there an octopus in here?
Yeah, yes, this is weird. But you all average out a lot better than, thankfully, average out pretty well. While you guys are walking up the river, you do notice a couple of boats go past you. They don't seem to pay any mind to you. You just kind of see them go above your head. But you have seen a couple of boats go past you. And then when you get to the blown up dock, yeah, most of it is gone. You just have I'm gonna move this guy over here. You just have a lot of workers on the stone part, walking around, carrying boxes, they seem to be scrambling quite a bit more than they were the last time that you guys were here.
What time of day? Well, I mean, I know it's underground, but like, does it seem like it's early, or would we know roughly what time of day it is?
Doubtful.
For them? Okay.
It's doubtful that you would know, and the activity on the dock isn't letting you know any because it's rather chaotic and active at the top, so you can't tell if it's like early morning chaos or chaos because the dock just got blown up.
All right. Can we go up in some like corner where they won't hopefully notice us, just sort of quietly coming out?
Yeah.
Stealthily.
You guys want to make it up onto the stone? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna sneak off.
Wait till we don't see anybody around, and we'll just sort of, come on out.
Yeah, sure. We'll keep this your same stealth rules, and the first one to go up is Shala. She'll just sucker her way up there and crawl herself up, and then grab all of you all and lift you up onto the shore, no problem. As long as you're not fighting it, she'll just grab you and pull you right on up.
There's little bits of wooden splinters floating in Horatio's bowl.
Yeah, you can prestidigitation that stuff away.
Yeah, I can.
All right, let's get the heck out away from the dock. Let's go back to check on see what's happened to the carts.
Yeah.
Then we can set that lady's house on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that on the way out.
Well, we should make sure we have our carts ready to go.
Where are we actually going?
Yeah, where are you guys going?
I think we should
Where
go
we
to
left the
carts.
carts.
Yeah.
We have the carts outside the Dirty Weasel.
But once we have the cards, and once we burn down the lady's house, where are we going? We don't know how to get out. I mean, I guess we can take the river out.
No, we have to make it back to my lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to go back to her lake, and we can't take the river out because we're pirates now.
Also, the river goes to the
program.
ocean, not the lake. We need to go up.
I know, but we didn't find a way out.
There must be more than one way out of town, right?
Oh,
Or
the river comes from somewhere. It doesn't just come out of nowhere. It must have a
source, but that source could be on the ground or on the wrong side of the mountain.
Well, we might need to ask for directions.
Here's my suggestion. Since we're obviously wanted here now, I have disguise self. Felix, you also?
Yeah.
You also? So those who don't have disguise self can stay hidden in the carts while we disguise ourselves and ask for directions.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Also, reminder, we are still all wearing our fancy robes because we would be because we wore them when we walked in.
You did wear them when you walked in.
Oh my goodness. All right, prestidigitate me. I'm looking like hell.
I'll clean people up.
I think I can help with that.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. So we can do it as a team.
All right. So first,
a little bit of vanish action later.
First the carts, then I'll tell you what, Etsley. You will disguise yourself as the mom, and I can be the kid. And you're just looking for directions.
All right.
to Lake Winnipesaukee.
The gleaming waters.
The Gleaming Waters.
Close enough.
Yes.
No, nothing like that.
I think it's Gnomish.
Oh,
It is.
I
It
don't
is.
know Gnomish. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Winnipesaukee, Gnomish for the Gleaming Waters now. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what we'll do.
She's like, I don't know this.
All right. So, all right, I guess we're going to see if crossing
We're
our
sneaking to the
fingers.
carts.
Sneak, 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 sneak to the cart.
Sneak, sneak.
Do you want us to roll another one, or?
Yeah, since we're gonna consider the one that you rolled as making it to the boat, or to the dock, like underwater sneaking. This is not underwater sneaking. But two of you aren't trying to sneak, right? Two of you are disguised, or are you
Yeah, well, we'll wait till
We're
get
waiting
into
until we
the
get
cart
till we find the carts.
Okay.
so that they can get in, and then we'll.
Yeah, we're disguising ourselves to ask for directions, not necessarily to get to the
Okay,
carts.
so then everyone who's sneaking around needs to do a sneaking around check.
I think we did okay.
I didn't.
We
Yeah.
did, though, collectively.
You guys, yeah, I was gonna say collectively, you guys are lucky that collectively you do this. Because otherwise, neither Shala nor Horatio are the sneakiest people in the world. But
It's hard to sneak when you're a skeleton carrying a fish bowl.
You try your best to sneak around the city. This is less of a city. This is more like an outpost, less like a city. So it's more outpost based. There isn't like a shopping center or anything. There's more like supply stores than anything else. And you walk around. Eventually, you find your carts in front of the Dirty Weasel where you left them. And as you approach them, you noticed they've been booted. They have a boot on them. There's a big old boot on your wheel.
All right, who's good
I'm
with
sorry.
locks?
So there's a what on our wheel?
A boot.
So we take it off. Why is someone leaving footwear on our?
I know. Why is someone leaving footwear?
I know you wouldn't know this. It's more of an artificer thing, but that means it's a thing to keep us from getting out of here.
Oh, okay. That's Jamie's word for that thing. Okay, I didn't realize.
Yeah. Okay. So, can I investigate the boot?
Yeah, you certainly can.
Not doing so great though. I'll leave it for now. What do I get from that?
Okay. This thing is it's not it's a lock, but it's not a lock. It's a magic lock. So it's going to, you can't, trying to pick it and trying to break it off is going to be incredibly difficult.
Preet wants to have a look around just to make sure no one's sort of paying attention to us.
I bet you Edsley could do it, especially if we had some mojo our way.
Can you disintegrate magical objects? I don't think you can.
No, you really can't. With that kind of perception, yeah, no, people seem to be ignoring you more or less.
Okay, all right, we seem to be okay. All right, keep looking at our thing.
Damn it. Okay, no.
I'm just saying Edsley can get like a 30 in lock picking if she wants sometimes. So let's just see if that works.
Yeah. Okay, I can't disintegrate it because that doesn't work on magical items.
Yeah. So okay. So once Edsley gets back, she can try her best. But for now, yeah, the cards you have a magical lock on them, making them pretty much.
How are the streeters looking?
They look fine. Actually, they look pretty happy. It looks like someone fed them.
Okay.
Oh,
You hear from one of the carts just.
Rosie! I'm gonna go jump in the cart. I was like, oh, I was so worried about you. I snuggle her and I get, I conjure up all my pets.
Mm-hmm.
We're all cuddling now. Buttercup and Rosie and Petunia.
Yes, Rosie seems rather hungry at the moment. You haven't fed her in like a whole 12 hours.
Well, it so happens I stuffed some fish from my long walk into my pockets.
There you go.
My fish.
Give her all the fish.
Give her the fish.
Do me a survival just to see how many fish you ended up catching. On your
Oh, good Lord. Not too many.
Not too many. Roll me a d4. That's how many fish you got. One fish.
One.
You got a
I got
single
8
fish.
All
Wait a minute.
So
Are there any carp in the river?
Are there? You can roll a survival to see if you saw any carp in the river. Were there any carp? No, there were no carp in the river.
I am back.
Dang it. Otherwise, we could have asked them what's in the other direction. I speak goldfish and goldfish are carp.
Oh, okay.
All right, we need you to try with guidance to break a magic lock, to pick a magic lock, just to see if it works.
Oh, I can give you inspiration too because you're so awesome. I'll just talk you up and make you feel.
Okay, so what do I do
fabulous.
for the guidance and what do I do for the inspiration?
I can give you guidance. That's fine.
Guidance is a plus
A D4.
24.
I can give you bardic inspiration, and that is a D10.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll and just tell me whatever.
I'll even
whichever to
help,
do.
so it'll be with advantage. I'll be like, all right, it's over here.
You're trying your best here.
Like, yeah, we're gonna get everything. 31
Oh, Jesus.
plus.
Yes.
Plus your blood.
So what am I rolling?
D4.
D4
There you go.
and a
33.
And then a D8 or something.
D10.
And then a
D10.
D8.
10.
And
Oh.
That helped a lot.
Yeah.
34.
34. Okay. With the 34. All right. You start picking at the lock, very confident, because you have Felix there right next to you, right? And you're being like, no, pick it like this. Like you gotta try this way. And Preet is there strumming a little song like, Felix, you are so awesome. You are the best lock picker ever.
I'm Etzeli, just so you know.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, but Preet is singing to you.
Yeah, you said
Yeah, you
Tell
said
your
Felix.
Yeah. And
Sorry.
Etzli. Felix and Etzli, they are
Pretty
the
is-
best.
yes.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Da da da.
Yes. You got a whole song, and people are just pointing out just the best way to do this. And as you sit there putting your trusty lockpicks tools into this, you take 7 points of thunder damage, electric damage,
Lightning damage.
lightning damage, as electricity jumps out of the lock through your lockpicking tools right into you.
How many?
7.
Are these boots on the wheels?
They're fairly large. So yes, they're on the wheels and then kind of like attached to the cart parts.
All right, I guess we'll have to find out who's. Let's go talk to the guards.
Disguise
Free-
self.
Yeah.
You're.
You mean me do my thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought. Oh, okay. So it's about getting.
Or do we want to try and like people saw us come in, right, on these carts?
Yeah.
So it's not like we're going to convince them that we are.
How much
We're
money?
not us.
How much
Oh,
money
no,
are you gonna
no.
give me?
If nothing else, you have violated you have a parking ticket. You probably have to pay for it.
All right.
Like this isn't. Yeah, they're just making sure that you pay for it before you leave.
But we should.
I'll go with you.
Hopefully they don't know that we blew up the duck.
Do you have message?
Just shush.
I have message, yes.
Okay, if we get arrested, you can tell the others and they can break us out of prison after dark. And then we burn down Lay's house and then we make a run for it. After we steal the
Hell
keys
yeah.
to the boots.
I'm liking all of these ideas.
We still need to ask directions.
Yeah.
All right.
Fucking ACAB,
Directions
man.
go in there. Well, while we're there anyway, talking and getting, we can ask them about the Gleaming Waters. All right, let's go.
Okay, so what are you gonna go talk to?
Johnny Law.
Carts.
Gotta be like a
we will
constable's
stay with the
office or
carts.
something. Sheriff.
Good idea. Good idea. Good idea.
A constable's office. You see a few guards, like not guards. Guards is way too fancy of a word for what I
Bouncers.
Yeah. Bouncers
Security.
is more. There's people walking around.
People
that
who
you,
generally upkeep the rules, sort of.
Yeah, there's people walking around with like swords and shit
Oh.
that look like they're in charge of running shit, like keeping up with the rules.
Oh,
They definitely like. You go up to them, they smell like they've been drinking. It's probably pretty early in the morning, and yeah. Like, guards is a little bit much. You wouldn't call them guards, but they're here. That's what you got.
one other thing that I forgot to update because I wanted to make it a surprise. Because Preet leveled up. Preet is looking more masculine, actually, very masculine. So,
Nice broad shoulders. and-
Yep, we'll be going by he, him.
Mm.
So handsome now.
Gives you a wink. Still a bard.
I thought you were cuter the other way, but I guess whatever.
I'll just put this in to remind everybody.
All right, so Preet.
Cute no matter what, Pre.
Aw.
Fascinating biology.
Yes, Verdan, we're very interesting. Yeah, let's head over.
Okay, so you're gonna just talk to one of the security guards hanging around?
Yeah, basically. Go over there, flash a smile. Say, yeah. Excuse me. We need to pay for a parking ticket. Which way would we head?
Where did you park your carts at?
Over in one of the streets back there. Been
Well,
wandering around for a while.
Right near the weasel.
Yeah, no, go talk to the Dirty Weasel. We don't actually get parking tickets or anything like that. Every business kind of takes charge of their own street.
Oh, great.
So yeah, go talk to them. They'll what they do, put a boot on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll cost you a few gold, but they'll get it right off. They're good people at the Dirty Weasel. Pretty fair, as long as you treat them right.
All right. Well, thanks. Felix, do you want me to go in since I look a little different from yesterday? During the bar fight?
Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't go in with you. Maybe get Edsley. I kind of want to kill those people.
I don't think you want me to go with
I don't
you.
want to kill those people.
I don't think you want me to go with you.
All right, maybe the fish. Maybe get Horatio.
Yeah, get Horatio, because I also almost killed some people in there.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
I mean, yeah.
I got way too into the bar fight.
Tell Horatio just to make a huge noise if you need us. We're right here.
All right. All right.
That's just Edsley's and Felix's weakness. It's just bar fights. We get way too into it.
All right.
Go
Yeah,
in.
these guys aren't there. They're hanging out back. in the
Okay,
spot.
Horatio.
I will.
Maybe you wanna come in with me in the entrance, have my back.
Yes, I'll
Kind of hang back a little bit.
yes, sure.
Oh, how much money do I get?
We have plenty. I mean, I have all the money, so.
Let's see. What do I have on me right now?
Horatio is your
Giving all the
treasurer.
money to the goldfish.
I've
I
got-
don't understand.
Horatio just
Yeah.
was your
The
thing.
goldfish has all the goldfish.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I have over 500. It shouldn't be more than that.
I'm the gold man.
Yeah.
It's in my skin.
Do you see these scales?
You see the luscious colors.
When Preet looks around. Does he see the bartender lady who put out the fire last time?
No, you see what appears to be the bartender that you saw last time with the chicken on his chicken
right.
pet.
Okay.
But not the lady. The lady seems to be somewhere else.
All right.
As you look around the place, most of these people look familiar. Like nobody seems to have left since last night.
Are our annoying people back?
No, you don't
Jordan
get to see
Peterson
Cassandra and Jordan Peterson and Blair White are not here.
Only Molyneux.
Only Stephen Molyneux remains.
Preet will walk over to the bartender the barkeep with the chicken on his head. Or shoulder. Mm-hmm. Sorry, not his head. His shoulder.
Shoulder.
I mean,
yeah.
Might be on his head.
Head would be weird.
Yeah.
But shoulder, perfectly fine.
Shoulder makes sense.
Could say he's a cockhead.
We could. We don't have to.
It's a chicken.
It's a chicken, not a cock.
Is there a open seat near him?
Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna have to squeeze between a couple people, but there's a spot.
All right. Preet will look at him and say, "Is it all right if I sit down? I need to settle a debt."
Yes. Yes, I moved you all over here. Okay. There's you got like a space between a woman and a big guy, between the two big guys.
Right. About there.
Yeah. About there. Yeah, that's where you can squeeze in. Both of them look at you and say, they look at you and then look at each other and then they're like, "I bet he got booted." Did you get booted?
Got the boot.
You got the boot.
Got the boot.
And he yells out, "Hey everyone! This one got the boot."
Do I get to drink out of one?
And everyone cheers and takes a sip out of their drink, whatever it is. And then people are like, "Boot, boot, boot." Boot, 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 boot. And as everyone's yelling boot, the lovely lady who was the one who took out the fire and then counterspelled Felix, trying to shatter everything. She comes in now and says, all right, everyone, calm down. She got the boot. It's fine. Looks over to the wall and there is a set of names on the wall and with like different cart descriptions on them. Like some are like, horse, 2 carriages, or, carriage with a horse, fancy carriage with a horse. And then there's names on them, Paul and Joseph and Jennifer and Stephanie, and all that. And they all seem to have like a number next to it.
Okay.
And she comes over here and says, all right, which one are you? And points to the board. There is a blank spot. There's no name on it, but it says Steeder, and then there's like 4 Steeders with carts. Steeder with cart, Steeder with cart, Steeder with cart, Steeder with cart.
Point to the Steeders.
Okay. All of them have the same price except for one of them. They all have a price of 50 gold, except for one of them that has a price of 500 gold.
Whose cart is that?
Are you asking?
Yes. I'm just curious.
One of them had some crazy cat in it that was just yowling the whole night. And you know what? We ain't paid to deal with that shit.
All right. So in total, that is 650?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So I have 105 in silver and 585 in gold. So how many silver go into
Just
a
take
gold?
it from the kitty.
10.
So divide your silver by 10.
Okay, so it's not quite enough. All right. I'll have to go back over to Horatio and just ask for 650 out of the kitty.
Okay. I find you 650 from the kitty.
All right. I'll bag it up. I'll walk over and put the bag in her hands.
All right. Everyone cheers and joy, and they all say, All right, drinks are on Steve. You lost this time. And
Got a
Steve,
pool going.
and Steve kind of grumbles, and the beer, the man with the chicken and the lady, his wife walk around and pour everyone a shot, including Preet and Horatio.
Oh. I have Trevor dump the shot down the bowl.
Okay. How about you, Preet?
Oh yeah.
All right, do make con save.
Good sport about it.
Oh, I guess we both have.
Con save coming up. Ooh, 15.
Okay, both of you for like the next 3 hours have disadvantage on whatever it is you do. Just period. Just whatever it is. You like this shit is strong. Holy shit!
Aren't you glad we stayed at the car?
How is no one in here dead?
I quickly prestidigitate the water in an attempt to like get it as much out of it as I can.
No, be super drunk. You super drunk. You start and then you start predigitating the water, and like at first you got a little bit, and then you notice that like the table in front of you is really clean, and then the floor is really clean, and then random people's clothes are getting really clean.
You rolled so poorly. Just accept this.
Yeah, you just cleaned everyone else's. Like everyone else is looking way better than you.
I know it wasn't gonna work, but it's still what Horatio would do.
Yes. And then one of the guys next to you says, "All right, we'll take the boot off." He's sounding a little bit slurry at this point, but he's gonna help you out. And this lovely gentleman to your left is going to come along with you just to take the boots off.
Yay.
All right, go outside.
Was the fact that I'm
tipsy.
resistant to poison?
Oh god, no.
Okay.
This ain't that kind of poison.
That kind of poison. I know. It says pick your poison, but you be drunk.
No, I'm just asking.
You be a drunk fish. He goes over to each of the boots, kind of whispers a little something into each of them, and the boots each individually like unclamp, fall off, and he drags them all back right back into the dirty weasel. And
we still gotta ask for directions.
Yeah.
Oh god, not again. Felix, I think Horatio's drunk again.
There's something in that shot. It's good.
Oh yeah, so we'll come back. Got the boot off. Yeah.
But the tables are clean.
That's very nice. Who the hell would we ask?
How can you fit so much alcohol into such a little cup?
Does anyone have silence?
Let me check. I don't think I do.
It's not movable.
I don't. I'm sorry, Felix. I have silent image.
All right, let's just stick him in the cart until he sobers up.
That's a good point.
There's never a dry day when you're a fish.
We're like, Trevor, protect your master. Get him in the cart.
So because mostly Trevor's brain is Horatio.
Yes.
Trevor tries his best to get him in the cart, but he definitely is like wobbling the whole way there.
He kind of needs me to coordinate things.
Yes. So he'll listen and be like, "Okay, to the cart," and like to the cart, and then kind of leans to the side, and then leans back, and then walks like stumbles his way forward to the cart. No, not that cart. This cart.
All right, I say to Tiaho, like, get Senpai to bed, please.
Get the vitamins in that guy.
Dude can't hold his liquor for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, though.
I mean, I know he's a goldfish.
He is a goldfish.
Still. All right, now we have to figure out who we're going to ask directions to. So these guards that weren't really guards.
Bouncers is more like it, but yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we could go in and ask. Let's disguise ourselves. I don't want to.
I'm just gonna pull up my hood and cowl
Okay.
and go in. Just be like, hey, how do we get to this lake?
Yeah, sure thing. You walk into the bar, and you, just like Horatio and Preet, notice it's more or less the same crowd. They really don't seem to have left since yesterday, or maybe they did and just came back super early.
She's just gonna say hi to everybody, like, hey, what's up?
Yep. She's like, hey, it's the ones who lit the bar on fire.
Woo!
That was not us.
That was a time, wasn't it?
It was a time. We haven't had a fight that good in a while. Hey, you guys remember when Patrick was here? He lit the tavern on fire.
He did. That was insane.
You weren't here for that. Why are you pretending like
We heard about it.
that was like 30 years ago.
We heard all about it, though.
You wouldn't know Patrick.
I don't know him.
That's got to be a
saying we
30-year
heard.
tradition now. Every 30 years, someone has to set this place on fire now.
Felix, roll me an intelligence.
Okay.
You're so intelligent.
I am intelligent. Felix is intelligent anyway.
Yeah, no, you totally know Patrick.
Oh, I know Patrick. Patrick is
the dwarf gnome from the Underdark that owns a bar.
Yeah, Patrick owns a bar in the Underdark now. Yeah. Didn't you guys know about Patrick?
Grumpy
Beard.
The Grumpy Beard. Yeah, Grumpy Beard. Oh, I haven't been there forever. Had the best wine. Oh, hey. Mitch, you think you got a bottle of that wine left? Mitch, the guy with the chicken on his head and on his shoulder, is like, you can't afford it.
Yeah, he's a good friend of ours.
Oh, he's a good friend of all of us.
I think he's good friends with everybody.
Yeah, well, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Listen, we're
best
all...
husband in the world. Oh, that Fred. Oh, what a guy.
Yep.
Anyway, we're looking for directions to this lake. What's it called again?
Gleaming Water? No. You know, in Gnomish, it would be Winnipesaukee.
Can't even argue with that because probably. Gleaming Water. Oh no one goes there anymore. That shit's gross.
Yeah, I know, but we like gross things. We just need directions.
We have a friend who has an interest in fresh water. He's a fish.
You ain't gonna find no fresh water at Gleaming Waters.
Oh,
you gotta call it the Brown Water Lake.
I'm fine with that. I wasn't gonna go drink it, man. I need to get there because I got a person that I know who needs to get there, and we're here, and that's it. That's all.
Yeah. You take the north exit and you head north. That's it. That's all you do. Take the north exit and head north.
All right. That's awesome.
Right, thank you.
We appreciate that.
Anytime, any friend of Patrick is a friend of mine.
And remember, in the next 30 years, you got to set this place on fire again.
Oh, we'll do it.
Okay, then we leave.
All right,
it also
we leave.
means that Men here is now this guy's friend.
Yeah.
It's true.
All right. So I go and I tell them, everybody, that we just take the north exit and go north.
Alrighty.
That's a
Let's
nice
go.
direction.
Mm-hmm.
Shush, Horatio.
All right. So, should we just fireball her house on the way out, or?
That would be really fucking funny.
Well, who of you know Fireball?
What?
Does any
What?
of you know Fireball?
Well, you do.
I know Firebolt, but he's drunk.
So you want the drunk person to cast them?
Oh, that's a good point. He is
I
a
know
little
Firebolt.
liquored. I also know Firebolt.
I can
We
make
just
it
fire at the same time.
I can make the house disappear.
Well, maybe one of us should. Maybe we should leave
And I hit
town,
my
and one of us
microphone.
come back and do it, and then escape with the rest of us already down the road a bit by dashing back.
I can do that.
All right.
I can dash
sure?
pretty good.
All right.
I don't
Are
like
you
that
sure?
look. I don't like that look, Andy.
Do you want me to come with you?
I can just make
There's just something about this that's making me uneasy. It feels like something evil's gonna happen from this odd god of ours.
There's always something evil going to happen from this odd god of ours. It's well established he hates us all.
That is true. Especially me.
I could make the house disappear.
Shut up, Horatio.
You're not helping even a little bit. You know that? Not even a little bit.
Just go to sleep. Just go
One
to sleep.
day you
use
couldn't be
zombies.
sober.
No, we will not use zombies.
You could use zombies.
A big zombie.
No, you know what? Let's go. Let's go
Wait,
before.
do we
he does
have any
something.
zombies around? We don't have
Oh,
any
God.
zombies.
No,
We
you haven't
don't.
had zombies in a while.
That is not true. We've had zombies at some point.
Who is Horatio talking to now?
He's talking to his own head.
We just need a dead body, and I can make the zombie.
We're not gonna kill somebody just so you have a zombie. I'm not feeling that chaotic right now.
No. We don't have to kill
Felix, I think we should just go.
I think we should go.
Yeah, let's just
Towns
go.
have graveyards.
No, we're not raising the dead of a
You guys
graveyard.
get out of here and be waiting for us. We're fast. We'll just. All right. Should I bring my
walk
steel
away.
defender and Petunia? Make sure to feed the cat. I'll figure it out after that. Let's see. Oh yeah, she's faster than I am. I'm riding on my steel defender.
Do you have a harness for your steel defender?
Do I? Probably not.
Probably not. Okay. That's going to make it more difficult for you to ride your steel defender. 'Cause you don't really have a way to ride Buttercup. Like, besides piggybacking. Which means you're going to have to do, like, an animal handling and potentially fail and fall off.
Animal handling? That's not like acrobatics?
Or acrobatics.
She's not
That's
even
probably
a-
true. She's not an... Yeah, you're right. She's not an...
All
So,
right.
like an acrobatics.
An
To, like,
acrobat.
stay on. Yeah. But it's not guaranteed.
Okay.
Is mostly my point there. Oh, fantastic. You do fine. Not a problem.
I also take Petunia with me. So.
Okay, you got Petunia, you got Buttercup, you got Etsley, and you're all are heading over, and then Horatio, Shala, Tiaho, and Preet are getting a cart and going to the north exit and just hanging out.
A little past it, you know.
We'll
We'll get there. We'll get there.
And we will stress to Tiaho to keep Horatio in his cart, please.
How long has passed since of the 3 hours? At this point?
Well, I mean,
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Just keeping track.
Oh yeah, no, you're not there yet. Okay. So everyone can watch this, but here's the lovely decrepit home you come into. You can grab yourselves, or I can grab you from another screen.
This is where this woman lives? Yeah, I'll see if I can.
You got New Etsley. So really gotta. Okay, so you guys are at the door. Let me give you a little bit of space in front before I. Bam. Hopefully.
Old Etsley.
I like New Etsley. And then Buttercup and Petunia can also come along. There's Buttercup, hopefully. Yeah. And Petunia.
Oh my god, I've been sitting here talking about how great New Etsley is, and I've been muted this whole time.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
see what you did to me, R&D.
I taught you how to mute yourself?
Do we even want to go in this pigsty?
No, let's just set it on fire and leave.
Well, you guys are there by yourselves?
You're not there.
Yep.
You ain't not there.
I'm being quiet.
I mean, I could just sneak a peek through the door. I highly doubt there's anything in here that we want.
I think we do. I'm not actually trying to kill any innocent people. If there's people in there, we should know about it before we light it on fire, is the only thing. Like maybe she's got some other innocent people she's waiting to sell.
That's true. But I feel suspicious of this evil god that controls us.
I do too. No, I agree.
This very chaotic evil.
Well,
I could sneak in and just
all right. Sneak in. I'll be right here.
Okay, ready with some fire. Okay, I'm gonna sneak in and just take a quick look around.
Okay. Where are you going?
Into the door, preferably.
Okay. Like there? Perfect.
Yeah.
Roll me a deck save.
Okay.
Actually, everybody roll me a deck save. Ooh. Oh, you did not make
Wait,
that.
what?
Give it up
Like,
to
isn't there one there?
innocent people not doing anything.
Oh, no, not innocent. I mean, Felix, Petunia, and
Okay.
Buttercup. Okay.
Petunia. I think I can get Buttercup for sure.
Mm-hmm.
She's a weasel, right?
Yeah.
She has a dex of +3.
Okay.
15.
So we got
same as me.
5, 15, 15, and 19. Okay. That's fine. As you open the door, for a split second on the floor, you see a rune start to glow. And before you know it, it just explodes in a fiery fury surrounding you and all of your companions. All of you who failed take 23 fire damage.
Uncanny dodge.
I'm using my shield, so I take nothing.
Or evasion, either which one.
Yeah, so Felix takes nothing. You take
Half.
11. Etsley and Petunia and Buttercup each take 23.
Petunia's probably gone.
Yeah, Petunia's gone.
Petunia's gone. The house is now on fire.
Oh,
Hell
good.
yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
cool.
Deal.
Let's go.
Let's go.
They did it for us.
I didn't expect it to be that easy, honestly.
I mean, I got damage, but worth it.
Did I not put hit points for Buttercup? Okay. Where's her hit points? I will look this up. Hang on.
Yes. I'm sure they change depending on your proficiency bonus, so.
Oh, that's probably why.
But I will let you all figure that out on your own. Okay. So, with that said, you'll make it back to your friends a little bit more singed than you want to be, but otherwise, unharmed.
Worth it.
You're supposed to not think where the fire is.
You know what? If I could reach into your bowl and slap you, I would, but that would probably kill you.
Shala comes over to you and she kind of leans over to you at scenes. It's like, he kind of likes that.
I'm actually not surprised. She's gonna whisper that back.
I'm gonna let Buttercup is gonna heal herself up for the next.
But I mean, I can't judge. I fell in love with a woman who almost killed me. So.
Letting lies about Horatio.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go make sure let's go a little further, and then in the cards, then I'm gonna need to get Petunia back.
All right, so you all can take a little short rest, and so you're at about 2 hours, Horatio, of your drunkenness. You all can take a little better. Yeah, you're getting there.
Oh, so we're doing a short rest?
I guess. Yeah, I have to bring.
Yeah, you guys
Petunia
gotta
back.
figure out your stuff.
Okay. Well, if we're taking a short rest, I'm gonna roll some hit dice.
Are we gonna put it? No, well, I can't do that. I'm drunk. So I'm changing clothes. It also doesn't matter.
Well, it does if you wanna, not ruin your clothes. Ooh, how much damage did your clothes take? Felix, you were fine, so your clothes don't take anything. So you were wearing your fine clothes, your nice clothes.
I'm sure I would have, I forgot to say it, but I'm sure I would have changed out of them because I didn't need them.
All right.
Yeah, because I'm now back.
She would have been in her armor probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll make sure to change out anyway. If I didn't before, I do now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna remember that because those are not magical. They will take damage.
I'm like, it was really funny, she rigged her own house to go on fire.
She must really hate herself.
I would hate myself too if I was her. So I can feel that.
Honestly, same.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, let's get going. Once I got Petunia back, I'm just like petting her. I'm like, oh, my poor little pets. Feeding everybody and giving everybody love. And telling them everything that happened. We had to go on a boat ride and save a whole bunch of people. Again. In fact, it was the same people we had to save before. They're just constantly
pirates. Oh no, we had to be heroes. It's just too much.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Are we heroes or are we criminals? It depends on who you ask.
Robin Hood, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's us.
Hell yeah. Let's start a revolution. Let's start some riots.
For life.
All
right. So what is your plan now?
Go north, I guess. We're taking Shala to Shala. I don't know. You remember how you called it the Gleaming Lake?
Yeah, that's.
Did it used
calling it Shit Lake now?
Yeah, why is it, was it always brown and gross?
No, the last time I was there, it was quite beautiful.
Well, they're calling it shit like it's brown like shit.
They said nobody goes there anymore because it's so disgusting. And you know, maybe
It
you want
has
to
been 50 years since I was last there.
Yeah, I
That is
suppose.
true.
I'm just saying you could always find a new lake.
I mean, maybe, but it is my home. One does not simply find a new home. If nothing else, I would like to make sure that everything's okay. I did have some friends in the area.
Yeah, all right.
Granted,
Well,
they were mostly fish, but still.
Fish a friend, not
Yes. I did have a very old fish. He'd been there for hundreds of years.
Oh,
It would be a shame if something had happened to him.
yeah. I don't know if you're aware of the god that controls this world, Shala.
He's an evil bastard. He is an evil bastard.
Now I just want to play a cleric, but they worship.
They just worships the DM.
Yeah.
It has crossed my mind. It has crossed my mind recently that since I'm a trickery domain cleric, it would be so damn funny if I switched my god to the god of this world.
I think it could just be a trickery domain cleric and just be R&D is the god of that's it.
Yeah, you can't, you know. But, you know, that's what happens, and then the entire world just destroys itself.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Well, if you could still take me there just to make sure my friends are okay.
Oh, we'll go. I mean, you know, we weren't going anywhere else.
We just wanted you to know.
Yeah, don't get like, oh, I'm going to go home and it's going to be awesome. Probably going to be kind of not quite what it
I'm
was.
so jaded.
I'll be ready for the worst.
There you go, honey. There you go. Also, you know what? While we're being prepared for the worst, I don't think the goldfish is that into you.
I don't know.
I don't think that he does that. Like, I think.
Hey, he's real drunk right now. We could ask him. People are the most honest when they're drunk.
That's true.
Very true.
All right, so we're all gonna go ask.
Yeah, we're all just gonna gather.
I am
Preet,
sobering up at this point.
Only a little bit.
You still have 1 hour of disadvantage on all your rolls. So
Etsley's gonna pop her head into Preet's cart and go, "Hey, Preet, are you coming? We're gonna go ask Horatio if he likes her."
Preet is like halfway out the door, but she says likes her. She's already like bolting. He's already bolting.
Hey, Ratio. We got a question.
Before you become sober.
I'm not drunk.
I know, right? Not
You're
even a little.
So not drunk.
Huh?
That's why we're asking, because you're in the best possible mind.
Are you asking me if I'm drunk? Because I'm
No. We're asking you, first off, we're asking you if you're into, you know, sex.
I just imagine Ashley and Preet just behind Felix, trying their best to stifle their laughter.
Yeah. Preet's eyes widen and just like tries not to giggle.
Because I went to high school with this person and they were ace. And that was really cool. Like some people just are. It's all right. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I was just asking, maybe that's his thing. Maybe he's ace.
Maybe you're also aromantic. Who knows?
That could be.
Oh, aces.
Thank
They're
you.
all aces.
But are
So
you
drunk.
into sex, like with other people?
Do you want relationships with people or fishes? Since you're a freshwater fish, do you want a relationship with another freshwater fish? How about that?
Maybe a carp?
That's
That's a lot of noises and not a lot of answers.
All right,
it's
insight.
yes or no.
Insight.
I will help. I will assist on that insight.
Get advantage since he's drunk.
So
No,
drunk.
I did give advantage if I'm trying to deceive them.
Yeah, then I'm gonna interpret that as they get advantage on your
Okay.
roundaboutness of refusing to answer this question.
If there's anybody wiser than me, I could just help.
Yeah, Preet's kind of
Let's
drunk,
see.
but she could do it maybe with, let me just, sorry.
I'm proficient in insight.
Okay.
All right, go for it.
Just a little bit of guidance, too,
Oh.
he'll give you.
Okay. And
17,
guidance does
little bit
what?
of guidance. D4.
D4.
There we go.
19. Well,
Let's.
Horatio, you interpret that however you want. How what are you doing here?
Horatio is not. Don't even really know what you're actually asking him.
You got asked pretty straightforward. Do you like sex?
Yeah. Do you like sex?
And do you want?
Yeah.
And are you interested in having a relationship with
So-
someone? Those are pretty straightforward questions.
So Horatio has never had sex. He has no idea if he actually likes it or not.
Oh, okay.
Aw,
Well, that's what you
That's
get.
nice.
Is that Horatio that has never had sex?
But
And he's shy about telling us. Aw.
Yeah. So you
but
get that.
he's not against having a relationship. It's just not once. You get the sense from his weird noises that he like it's
He's
to
not
be
against
interpreted as
it.
yeah.
But he's just more focused on studying right now,
Yes.
like a college student locked up in their dorm room.
Yes. Exactly.
All right, so I guess you still do have a chance there, Shella. So
Like
if you
me
were
in my
gonna-
first 2 years of college.
Also,
if you were gonna have,
fish sex isn't that exciting.
yeah, I wasn't asking to watch, honey, but
Yeah, we just asking if you're
It's not exciting for the fish.
all right, but anyway, if you were gonna have a romantic or sexual relationship, what do you think about Shella?
She's a pretty her goldfish form is pretty, right?
What?
Do I need insight again?
Probably, because all he's doing is noises.
Look, we're going to be traveling for a
getting pretty-
while.
I'm
There'll
getting
be
pretty
some
good at
lonely
interpreting these
nights.
noises.
Basically, you know, at the end of it, she's going to leave. You can part as friends, or you can part hoping for something more in the future. But it'll just be, you know,
I
a
mean,
tryout.
she's nice, but I have the books. Neat.
Okay, but here's the thing: you can have both.
Books.
You can have the fish tail and the books at the same time. You know that, right?
I have a fish tail.
You can have
right
her
here
fish
on-
tail. Okay, you can have a relationship and focus on studying at the same time, but then you have someone supporting you.
Here's an idea:
yes,
have her
yes.
read to you.
Yeah, see?
I can read myself.
I know you can. That's not the point. You
It's
know,
more fun.
I don't think he's very smart for a smart guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, seriously.
Let's just get in the
He's
car.
focusing too much on book smarts and not enough on life smarts.
Hmm.
Oh,
Well,
you managed to describe the
Is that
character.
why he's a necromancer? Is because he doesn't know life?
Yeah. He doesn't know life. I refuse to believe that Horatio learned anything from books as far as social skills. Like, if you did, you learned it from like the most a socially awkward person ever, and that's the book you read.
There's a difference between reading and practice.
No, you did not. Zero.
No.
Zero.
I highly doubt those books were in your library.
Mm-hmm.
You also think Horatio might be a bit more curious about the world that he's finally getting to see. But yeah,
I mean,
just play him as shy. It's all right.
Next time we're at a good library, I've heard of this particular book. Maybe there's a fish version of the Kama Sutra somewhere, is all I'm saying.
The Carpal
hell
Sutra.
yeah.
The Carpal
Sutra.
Yeah.
Genius.
If we
I am
don't
a
come
bard.
across that book, I'm gonna be so disappointed in you.
Write that down. Write
it down right now.
Down. That needs to be a thing in this world.
Carpa Sutra. Oh goodness. Okay. Well, what are you all doing now? Now that you've harassed Horatio, what are you doing?
I think we broke our god.
We're going north.
Yep. North.
You're going north.
north.
Okay.
Life is peaceful there.
So you get your carts all right back up now that they're not booted. It's pretty easy to get them moving. No
Can I
issue
just
at all.
double check and make sure we're not missing anything?
Yeah, sure. You can do an investigation.
15.
Everything seems to be in the spot.
All
You
right.
left it. Okay, so you get your shit together, take on off. It's a nice not a difficult uphill, but it's a nice little uphill that you have to take to get up. And it does eventually take you out into the surface. So you get out of the mountain finally after all this time, out of the mountain, out into a pretty dense looking jungle, because that is what Historia is all about, is jungly areas. So you find yourselves, it's humid and wet and hot and gross. You finally see the sun. It's been a few months since you've seen the sun, but you finally see the sun. It is high up in the air, probably guessing around noonish. At this point,
I'll never understand why these above worlders like this shit.
Yeah, it is buzzing with bugs and human and gross. It is disgusting out. If only you had somebody in your cart who can invent AC, that would be good.
How long has it been?
You are sober. You are feeling a little bit headachy, but you are sober.
I'm never drinking again.
You say these things.
You say these things. Yeah, that's a thing that Horatio has said multiple times, and
Yes.
you never stopped him. But yeah, do you want to just keep on heading north through the jungle, or what do you want to do to find your way to Gleaming
Does
Water?
Shanna know roughly where she is?
At this point, she could help you out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Now you're
so
on the surface.
we've never done any. We don't know where we're going. You're gonna have to help. All we know is north.
Guys, bedtime.
Out of the no, we're playing.
I guess it's bedtime.
Yeah, it's bedtime. Y'all.
And it's time to.
Everyone needs to go to bed now. It's a whole 8 p.m., 9 p.m. for some of you.
Yeah.
Even later for others.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So, Shala's gonna take the front of your cart, the front cart, if you guys are okay with that. She's be like, oh,
Yeah,
I can lead the way. I'm pretty sure that I know more or less where I'm going, and she certainly does. So she leads you. The first day is pretty uneventful. It's just hot and humid and sticky. You end up camping for the night, and even you don't even want to start a fire. Like, it's so humid and gross. Like, fire just seems awful. But Shala does let you know that if you put on a fire, it'll probably keep some of the smoke and the heat will keep some of the bugs away. So might not be a terrible idea.
I wonder how it's affecting my scales.
You feel pretty much right at home. You're like, yeah, this is comfy. This is nice.
I am a snake.
You are saying, you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
This seems about right. You feel like more hydrated than usual.
I mean, good humidity is very important for like molding.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, skin feels good, and you're all moisturized and shit. You're like, yeah. Felix, this is fucking awful. This is the worst shit ever. Like, why does anyone do this? Like, it is. You try to go inside your cart, it's not any colder in your cart. You try to go outside of your cart, it's so hot outside of your cart. You sit outside, you sit under your cart, it's so hot. Like, you cannot find a spot anywhere that it's not hot ever. And it's fucking awful.
I imagine that Edsley spends a lot of time laying on top of her cart, just sunbathing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I start casting like frostbite on just inside my cart. Just frostbite.
Oh.
Frostbite. Ah, that's better. Frostbite.
Nope. But besides that, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad for you. Preet, this is just new to you. You're not entirely sure how,
Yeah, checking it out.
gonna see how it affects your body
Okay, sounds good.
first. Shala seems pretty content with it. She seems almost like she's glowing. She's very happy with the weather. Horatio, you have to deal with condensation on your bowl like constantly. So like
Really?
Trevor has to wipe your bowl. Yeah,
The water inside is gonna heat up and be the same.
Are you gonna let it heat up?
I mean, I don't have a way of keeping it cold.
He doesn't have a choice.
Oh yeah, it's fucking hot.
Yeah, that's not good for a goldfish.
No, you're boiling.
Yeah, no.
You're like, it's hot. It's awful. What is this all about?
I cast. All right, I take like an apothecary jar and put some water in it, and then I keep casting frostbite until it's like icy and frozen. And then I put it in his bowl.
You get you get like ice cubes in your bowl. Ooh. Yeah, cools it down a little bit. So now you have to worry about the condensation. But Trevor wipes it away. But you're nice and cool. Every once in a while, Felix will come over and give you another ice cube to put in your bowl.
I think it's.
Yeah,
I forgot how great it is to sunbathe.
Prestidigitation can chill things.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Huh.
Yeah. So you can chill your water if you want to.
Yeah, you chill warm.
Because otherwise, it's miserable if you don't bother to chill your water. It is
chill
hot.
warm of flavor, up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for 1 hour.
Yeah. No, you can definitely chill your fish bowl. And if you don't, it's just miserable. Like it's 100 and some degrees.
I will keep it cold. So every hour I will turn it cold.
Yeah.
I don't know how long Etsley has been hiding in the Underdark, but I imagine she's very happy to be out in the sun right now.
Oh yeah, you're pretty much the only one who is. Maybe you and Shala are like the two who are happy to be outside again.
I mean, once I'm done cooled down, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Felix hates it. Preet is trying to figure it out. If she likes it or not.
Kino.
Yeah.
I need to figure out how long I have been in the Underdark and how long it's been since the incident happened.
Yeah, Tiaho also hates it. She's not happy about any of this nonsense. She's definitely hiding out with Felix, trying to stay cool.
I also make sure that Rosie has cool water.
I have a new token.
Oh. It's all black on the outside.
Yeah, I did it on my phone. I'll fix it better later.
But yeah, other than that, it's the first night kind of comes around pretty.
He's a smooth looking dude.
Yeah. The rest of the night kind of comes and goes. Like I said, Shala kind of encourages you to start a fire. Maybe not sit next to it, but the smoke will keep some of the bugs away if they are bothering you. Which to Felix and Tiaho, it is. And even Preet is bothering you. Like you are bitten in place you didn't know you could get bitten in. Like, yeah. How did they even get there? But they did, and you have bug bites there.
It's a good thing I have scales.
How?
And I'm eating mosquitoes.
You not mosquitoes. You get to eat what are those called? The little water strider things.
What water striders?
The ones that like to sit on top of water.
They're called water striders.
Water
I have a
striders,
question.
right?
That is literally their name.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
If Preet starts smoking some of that nice weed, can he blow smoke around and clear off some of the bugs?
Yeah, they seem to. They seem
you
to
pass
go
it?
away pretty well.
Yeah. Puff, puff, pass. Here you go.
Yeah.
And that more or less is your first night in Historia, just kind of gross and wet.
And
The
hot.
next morning,
And high.
Shala wakes you up and is like, "Okay, we're not very far. We have maybe 4, maybe 5 hours left till we get there."
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
Lead the way.
And she leads the way. So it's been gross. And
All right, so I may need to find a new spell again, because I don't think water breathing is going to come in handy again.
Yes, you can change your spells. You had a long rest, so change your spells.
Not
whenever you
mine.
need to.
We have a gross pond.
Mhm.
I don't want to go in it.
Yeah, I think it would be good to not go in it. I think we'd get a disease or something.
Mm.
So as you keep walking throughout the day, it's just like yesterday. It's so fucking hot. Like your steers are not happy. No one's happy. It's just awful. Like why would anyone live out here? It's disgusting. And as you're walking, the jungle that you've been in since you got out of the cave has been luscious and green and full of flowers and birds chirping and things rustling in the bushes and just lots of life everywhere. And as you keep moving, at first it gets kind of quiet. It takes you a while to notice that there's just the chirping is gone, the rustling is gone, and all you see are trees. It gets very, very quiet. And then as you keep moving towards the gleaming waters, the trees start to look from a bright green to like a darker green, and then the leaves start to just like flop and look gross, almost like they're starting to mold over. And as you keep going, like the leaves are still there, but they start to look black and like just droopy and gross. And you start to get this smell of like dead fish and like rotten meat into your nostrils, and everything just smells disgusting. You don't want to do anything about that? I'm just gonna keep on trucking.
I'm looking to see if I have any kind of auras, but vitality just gives health back. It doesn't like protect you from anything.
I can make, it looks like, up to 3 things that will emit a nice odor. Like I can attach it to a rock, so we can all get a nice, like, wafting scent of. So I recommend just holding this up between people, you know, because it's nasty.
Yeah. As you're moving forward, Shala looks more and more concerned, and she speaks out. This was not the jungle that I left. Something is very wrong.
Do an Arcana check to see if does this feel like there's some kind of magic going on?
Sure. Oof, man. Still an 11. So with an 11, I mean, you don't know exactly what kind of magic, but something is messing with the atmosphere, like with the natural state of this place. Something is definitely messing with it.
Anyone good in nature? I only got a +2.
I have a +4.
I have +5.
I think +5 wins it.
With advantage.
I also have a +5, but
how about the
so
2 plus 5s
know.
worth together and put their brains together, see what they can come up with.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I guess so. All right, so we talk about it together, and a whole 8. I get nothing.
You're used to the Underdark nature things like mushrooms and molds and lichens.
Can I try for giggles?
Out here, who knows? You can try for giggles.
I want to try for giggles.
Yeah, no.
It's been a while since I've been to the surface.
Yeah,
it's been a few years.
Just giggles. Giggles is all you get out of
all
this.
All right, Shola, you must know the nature of this area. You roll. Roll.
I mean, this is very different from when I left.
Yeah, but you should be able to figure something out.
Yeah,
you don't
maybe
know
we should
anything.
all just leave. I mean, this doesn't look like a healthy place to be.
But this
I feel like our
home.
evil god is trying to drag us into a trip.
Yeah, I think your house got burned down.
Yeah.
But it's my
And then someone took
either that or it's cursed.
I can't just leave my home to rot away like this.
You did mention that there was a place of evil nearby, which have a sneaking suspicion is more than likely the Lich's lair. This could be a side effect of that.
We can go check.
We did have heroes, much like yourself, show up one day and kill the Lich. That's why I left. I thought everything was safe.
Yes.
You always think that, but then there's this asshole god of ours. I mean,
well, Liches have a tendency to come back if they didn't destroy his phylactery. And even if they did, there could be powerful undead magic in such a lair.
That could have leaked out.
Yes. It's just
so we're all saying we have to go to this Lich Castle, right?
It's only a working hypothesis. It could be a lot of other things. It's
a working hypothesis that you like because you want to go into the Lich's lair.
Well, I would much prefer that it's not.
I sniff some bias here.
I would actually prefer that this is not caused by the Lich's lair, because that means that either the Lich is back or we will have to deal with something.
Etsley's going to lean toward Horatio's bowl and take a sniff and go, "Yep, I smell bias and bullshit."
Still,
you can
he's
smell
probably.
I did smell what I wanted.
He's probably right. Honestly, this feels like Lich to me.
Well, I mean, it's been a while since we had a big battle, so should we tool up and head in?
Well, first we need to get to the lake, and then we need to find the Lich's lair.
Well, okay, I think we should just go to the Lich's lair immediately, because this lake place just looks like things are going to start to attack us.
Yeah, like we're going to get jumped by some mutated things or something.
Noxious cloud, some fog or something. Let's just go right to the source of the problem.
As I said, hexes.
I love that movie.
Oh, Charlotte, do you know where this Lich had his lair?
I know that there is more or less. There's a town. There used to be a small town right outside of it.
Oh, sounds like a lovely place to raise your kids and have a business. What is wrong with people?
It was awful. Place was awful.
All right.
I never liked going there. Oh no.
Yeah.
But I never got close to the Lich's lair. There was quite a big wall set up in front of it, probably to keep people out, and then a small town outside of it, full of very weird people. Yeah, they seem to like the Lich. I'm not sure the Lich liked them, but they were there. Very odd folk.
I think we should go see what they say.
Okay.
If they're even still there.
Well, I can certainly guide you there.
All right, so that's where we go.
You guys want to head to the town? Okay.
Correct.
Yep.
Yes.
It has a name. I wrote down a name for it.
Litchville.
Litchville.
Sunburg.
No, it's got a town.
Skellington.
Skellington. That's a good one. I like that.
Halloween Town.
God, I did name it something horrible. Black Ink Keep.
That's worse than Halloween Town.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna go with Skellington.
Skellington seems friendlier.
Town.
Black Ink. You are heading.
I think that's where I got my
black.
first tattoo. Black ink
Mhm.
parlor.
Black Ink.
That is a good
Bloomberg.
tattoo place name.
That would be a good tattoo place.
It's Bloomberg.
So Shala's gonna lead.
Booberg.
Shala leads you to Black Ink Keep, and as you
That's
walk,
Chrissy
you walk a little
builds
bit away.
Lego.
Sorry.
You walk away from the lake, and the smell becomes less pungent, and you get kind of an opportunity to breathe a little bit. And then as you keep getting closer and closer to town, not just is the smell less pungent, you start to smell like nice, clean water, fresh trees and flowers, and everything just starts to get greener around you. Until in front of you, and like you all like to do things out of order. Fine.
Out of order in any way.
Fine. I don't
We're
have
expecting us to go to the lake first. Huh?
Yes.
On the Choo Choo R&D Railroad. Woo
Woo,
woo.
woo. Gotta be
Let's
creative.
derail this fucker.
Derailed it. That's fine.
We're
We
a
made
bunch
some
of
new tracks. They're not quite sturdy, but we're still gonna go down them anyway.
We
No,
took the
no,
road
no,
less
that one.
traveled.
My next character is gonna be a big boulder to put on the rails. I guess I already had that.
Yeah, you
What
did.
does this mean here?
On the bright side, I did have notes for this. I just don't have a map for it. So
That's all right. We can theater of the mind it.
yeah, you're gonna have to for a second while I until the next time I have a map ready. I do have a map, I just don't have it ready. Okay, so you find yourselves crossing. You hear the bubbling of a stream in front of you. Things have gotten nice and green and all that. And as you look over, you see a single bridge leading into what looks like a nice, happy little town. Colorful roofs, nice wooden, clean buildings, people outside smiling and talking. The grass is green, and then a little bit past the small town, you do see the
Pasta?
giant wall that Shala had told you about.
I make everyone stop before we get to the bridge. I don't trust this. This could.
Didn't you say this was a shitty town?
Yes, and also it could.
I wasn't talking to you, Herrick.
That's not Harry.
Horatio,
Horatio.
whoever you are.
Whoever you are this time. It certainly was the last time I was here. Again, it was 50 years ago.
If
Things
you
have
give me,
changed.
if
It
you
looks
give
like
me
things have
10
switched.
Well, if you give me 10 minutes, I can try and see if this is an illusion.
Okay.
I think
don't
that's a
it
good
is.
idea. I don't trust this place either.
Hey, I'd like to spend those 10 minutes to ritually cast Detect Magic.
It kind of looks like whatever was keeping the lake alive and pretty has been taken out and put into the town. Like there's been a swap for some reason.
Potentially, or this is all No, this is all nonsense.
Okay, so you're looking for detect magic.
I'm gonna use detect magic.
Which is what does detect magic tell you specifically? Like
I
what
think
kind of information?
the class.
It tells you the school. So if it's an illusion, even if I don't see through the illusion, I will know that there's illusion magic, which is enough.
Give me 1 second. We're gonna have to pause things because you are asking me something that I. Oh no, I can look it up right away. Haha! I have information.
Oh no.
Okay. So you cast detect magic. There is what range do you get on that? Just real quick.
30 feet.
30 feet.
But it lasts for 10 minutes if I concentrate on it, so I can move around a bit or
walk forward across the
walk forward or backwards and see if things change.
Okay. As you get closer to the bridge and kind of get closer to the town, there's like tiny blips of illusion magic, but nothing big stands out to you.
Any necromancy magic?
No.
There seems to be some illusion magic, but it's faint. I doubt either whoever's casting this illusion is very good at hiding their tracks, or this is not an illusion, but something else's. That's my professional opinion.
So be skeptical is what you're saying.
Yes.
What we were going to do either way.
Can I hit Arcana and just see if I can think of anything that this might be?
Sure. I'll help you.
Okay, so 19?
I mean, illusion magic seems to be the if someone was trying to trick you, illusion magic is kind of the obvious thing to go for.
Well, I wasn't thinking, I was also thinking about what Etzley said, whether or not that was a viable theory.
I mean, the only other thing that you can think of to make such a stark difference would be like druidic magic that would like revive the area. So potentially
they could take something from a druid lake. Then.
Yeah. So druids have the power to do that. Yeah.
Charlotte, did you have an object in the lake that helped keep it nice? Or was it all just your magic?
It was mostly my magic. I don't. Nothing.
Does any of this feel like your magic?
Or maybe the magic of another druid.
I could cast Dispel Magic on the grass.
You could.
Ugh, all right, that's what I will do. Is Dispel Magic something you can do as a ritual?
No.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
All right, so I cast Dispel Magic on the funky grass.
Like a little area next to you?
Just where she was saying that it didn't seem right to her.
Okay.
It's not ritual.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go cast away.
Huh?
How big of an area is it?
Well, one creature, object, or magical effect within range. So if it wouldn't just dispel if she's successful, it doesn't just dispel the little square. It dispels the whole spell.
Okay.
So
it doesn't really seem to do anything. like the grass might seem. The grass is unusual for this area, but it's not. It's. I mean, it's like a suburb in the U.S. Like the grass is weird; it shouldn't be here, but that doesn't make it
Not
that way.
actual
Like it's still a
grass.
natural thing being grown. It's just a natural thing being grown somewhere where you wouldn't grow grass.
All right, so we have weird
And I have a map.
suburbanites.
Look at that. It took me a weird second, but the map.
Yay!
So yeah, there's the bridge. You guys are just outside of that bridge.
All right, I guess we better go. See what's the what.
Yep.
Be on the lookout. And my detect has it been 10 minutes?
Probably, but you can ritual cast it again if you really want.
Yeah, but it takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. It's up to you.
So, okay, no, I'm not gonna
You're not gonna recast it. Okay.
no, because that requires us to sit. Well, I guess I could sit in the cart and cast it. Like, and have Tiaho drive.
Yeah, I have to drive.
Oh, thanks.
But then again, this is not gonna take us 10 minutes to drive through.
No, it's a pretty small town.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. So you cross the bridge, all of you getting your carts and whatnots together. And as soon as you're over the bridge, a rather handsome older gentleman, he looks about his 50s, gray hair, beard, comes over to you. Human, big smile on his face, comes over, shakes all of your hands and says, welcome, welcome, welcome to Black Inn Keep. Oh, it's been so long since we have guests. We have wonderful attractions, a nice little farmer's market down the street, some blacksmithing, some jewelry for you ladies. You, my handsome gentleman, there is a nice tailor down the street. I'm sure you could use some wonderful new clothes. But welcome, welcome. Don't forget to stop by our inn. They have the most delicious truffle fries you've ever had.
Can I insight this guy?
Insight this guy.
Captain Hard Sell over here.
I'm gonna insight too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
20.
Never mind. I'll just
No,
wait
do it
for him to
anyway.
tell
You
me.
might get higher.
You did.
Or I could just roll 17 again.
Okay, so 20. Let's actually start with that. Etzley, he seems pretty genuine. Like he is trying to give you guys the best tour that you can, best experience that you can have in Black Ink.
She's still gonna be suspicious.
Felix, he definitely believes in what he is saying.
Well,
I like that you're
thanks.
unhappy that she's telling the truth.
That's
Grr.
Felix for you. Felix
I feel
Someone
like-
more
genuinely happy
suspicious
around
now than she
Felix?
was.
Never.
I feel like
It's
Felix and Etzley will look at each other and give each other the same look of yeah, he might be telling the truth, but we're still iffy.
Well, thanks.
He thinks he's
Great.
telling
I'm
the truth.
so happy that we stopped in. So what do you think we should do first?
Ask him about the outside.
I hear this weird whisper. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get this whispering in my ear.
Are you gonna listen to your weird whisper?
I couldn't
It's really
hear
weird,
it.
occasionally annoying.
Oh, I was whispering to ask him about the what's going on with the outside the town, why it's so
Oh,
weird.
yeah. I was going to build up to it, but all right. We'll just plunge right in.
No, you can build up to it. It's just like I wanted to get it.
No. All right. This place is so nice, and some of the area we went through to get here was a little smelly.
Oh,
So
isn't that awful? It's just Oh, we have a little piece of heaven here. That outside of here, it's just the worst, isn't it? Yeah, don't know why. It started a few years ago and it's just been awful, but it doesn't seem to ever come near us. So, here we just live nice, happy lives.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes, it is. Would you like some apple pie?
Yes.
Oh, you must go down to the Gullible Melon.
Oh, the Gullible Melon, huh?
Yes, they have the best apple pie.
I think I might have played there once.
I doubt it. We've never seen you before.
Oh, well.
I mean,
look
I've
different.
never seen you before.
Oh, well, yeah. You haven't.
No, I don't know who you are.
The Gullible
Melon.
The Gullible Melon,
Pumpkin.
yes.
Yeah.
Melon.
Orange thing, round thing.
No, it's
Cantaloupe.
like
Either
like a
way, it's
watermelon,
gullible, isn't it?
like it's green, a little bit of
okay.
black.
All right.
Melon.
Okay.
Yes.
Melon. All right.
Not a pumpkin.
Your name is
My name is George.
George. Well, you're a really good welcome committee.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm so happy you be here. But yes, enjoy the town. It's the best place on earth.
Is there any place we can park our carts? We don't want to get booted.
Booted? Like people put boots on your carts?
Yeah, that's happened before.
Oh.
It's a city thing.
Oh, you city folks with your silly traditions. Yes.
I starting to think I know the real name of this town. It's fucking Sea Haven Island.
We're not an island, young fish.
Sometimes our goldfish says odd things.
Yes, I like an island
And he, like,
surrounded by the
whispers
ocean.
really creepily
We have a
towards
river
us.
there. I'm sure you love a swim in there, but not an island. Does not meet the definition of an island at all.
Anyone give tours of the swamp?
Oh, we would love a tour of the town.
The swamp or the town?
Well,
both.
Both. Okay. Yeah. No. Definitely the town. The swamp is off limits. That place is smelly.
Off limits.
Smells real bad there.
Like no one goes
isn't
there.
Like a big castle around here, too?
Yeah, we don't go there. It's not allowed.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well,
renovations. There used to be a lich there. We're renovating.
Oh, nice. What a great idea.
Yes, we'll be open in like 2020.
I think the whole, we expect the world to end well before that. So that's
probably,
fine.
But, just new attractions and things.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's a great idea. Are you sure we can't take a peek?
No.
Because, my friend Preet here, Preet, you should tell him, you do write-ups for tourist magazines sometimes.
I do. I do jingles. I'm a traveling bard, and I can promote your town. And for instance, when you were clearing out the area where the lich was, did you come across any artifacts, things that I could base a song around? Any weird happenings?
Oh, nothing weird ever happens around here. This is a perfectly normal little town.
And of course, when people say perfectly normal little town, it really means it.
I really do mean it.
You do. You really do.
You don't count the fact that you're somehow not affected by the ick from the swamp as a weird thing?
You know what? We should go and get some of that apple pie.
Apple pie.
Oh, yes, that apple pie is great. Tell Laura I said hi.
We will tell Laura that you said that her apple pie was the best thing we could taste from here to the swamp.
Wherever.
Yes. Well, you have a good day.
You too, George. It was so good meeting you. You're a pleasant fella.
After he walks away, I want to lean towards everybody and say, that guy is way too happy. and it's creepy.
Yeah, the whole place is creepy. I think we need to get in, see what we can figure out.
Have apple pie.
I am not touching that apple pie.
No, do not eat anything from this.
It's apple pie.
No, don't. I have a feeling it would trap us here forever or something weird.
Okay.
Well, but if it
give
trapped
me-
us here with good apple pie,
The apple pie is the trap.
well, I don't see how
Give
it's a
me,
trap.
give me another 10 minutes, and I will recast detect magic and see if I
Okay.
get anything more here.
Can you like
from the pie?
Yes.
From the
No.
pie.
I want you to
From the
vet my
town
pie.
itself.
From the town itself. All right, well,
yeah,
you do
'cause that
that.
guy was way too happy.
Punch
I think
and
this
pie.
is a good spot to take a quick break because I would like to use the restroom and get myself another drink
All right.
while you all discuss what you're gonna do with this weird little town.
All right,
I'll be back.
We only have one person so far. If everyone is this happy, obviously,
This
There.
is a fucking Truman Show situation.
You keep saying weird things, fish. Okay.
What's the Truman Show?
where
You don't read stories. You only read about dead people.
yes,
Yeah, whatever happening, you don't have time for a relationship because you're studying. You have time to read fiction.
it wasn't fiction. It was a.
This is
it was
fiction.
No, it was an account of something that was supposed to be real. That was a allegedly real using powerful illusion magic.
So it's a fiction
That is why I
based
read
on a
it.
true story.
Yes.
but you
But
already
it had-
said there
So
was
it's
a
still a
delusion
fiction.
magic.
No, there were blips of illusion magic
Yes.
when we were outside of town. Now I'm gonna recast detect magic, and we'll see
All right,
if there's
do
any
it.
more in here.
Do it in the cart
Yes,
I
that's
know.
what I'm
where
gonna
no
do.
one can
Don't do it
see
near
you.
the pie.
Okay. And
Do-
we're going to the pie.
Okay.
We will take the carts to the pie
Yes.
while he's casting detect magic
Yes.
inside the cart.
I hope it comes with whipped cream.
Okay.
I am not touching that pie.
I'm not touching it either. There is.
There you go.
I would.
Because
I
there could
would-
be an illusion over it, and we could accidentally be eating mud
That's
for
why
all we
I
know.
want him to set it off next to the pie, within 30 feet of
Yes,
the pie.
and that is why I mentioned it, because I want to see if I can force the illusion.
All right. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
What do we think we can do about the swamp? That's obviously.
I think we need to go into the Lich's lair. Because he said that we're not supposed to go there, so that means we're supposed to go there.
Yes. But I want a way to figure out, like, suggest things that are plausible. Like, when I said that, hey, I hope the apple pie comes with cream. That's a way of seeing if the illusion, if this is an illusion, if it adapts to us. Like, keep
Well,
making
wouldn't
things
that
that
require a way more powerful illusion magic to conjure people and buildings and sensory information than what you detected?
it's possible that it's being hidden.
See, I kind of have a theory developing in my head
Well, I'm gonna cast a
that
spell
maybe
in the car.
Lich wasn't actually killed and is hiding in this town, and something occurred to where it's able to hide here.
Well,
And plus, no one would think to look here because it's just a happy, normal town. That's a
if
little
no-
too happy
if
and really creepy.
if they killed him but didn't destroy his phylactery, he would still be alive. He would come back.
Well, yeah. Well,
But
yeah.
would a lich, why would a lich hide in a town like this? It's not really their
Why would
MO,
anyone
is it?
look for a
Trap.
lich in this town?
It's a trap to lure people in.
Exactly. I'm a genius.
For all we know, for what we know, these are all.
But we're
these
looking
people
for
are
the
all
lich,
dead.
so it's not the trap. It's a welcome
Or
mat.
for all we know, there are slaves, and that's why he's a little too
He
happy.
doesn't know. They wouldn't know that we are looking for him. We could just be random passers-by.
All right, we'll see where it goes.
Yeah. Okay. Ritual casting detect magic inside the card.
Yep. Yeah.
So no one can see it. And then I'm walking out after I've cast it. So that wood isn't blocking anything.
Right.
You're muted.
You're still muted. R&D.
Okay, so what's your plan?
Chrissy is away for a bit, but our micro.
She's back.
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay. Micro is casting Dispel Magic in the cart.
No,
In the cart.
Detect magic.
Detect magic.
Sorry.
I'm doing the cast inside, so it's not obvious that I'm casting something, because ritual casting will require
While we're going towards
seal
the
on the
pie.
floor and
While you're heading towards apple pie.
yes.
Yeah.
And I specifically mentioned whether or not that I hope there is whipped cream on the apple pie, because I want to. If this is an illusion, I want to see if me like stating what I want, like if it's adapting and trying to be all positive and be as nice as possible. I want to see if I can like affect it.
Okay. All right. Well, apple pie is pretty close. It's right there. This is not the scale. So apple pie is this middle building here. I'm assuming you're going to just sit there for like 10 minutes, cast it, and then start moving.
Yeah.
Rather than moving and casting at the same time.
Yeah.
So you still, within 30 feet, you do still detect, again, like tiniest little bits of illusion magic. Like, now that you're closer to it, it more or less reminds you of like some of the stuff that Felix does, like that time that she no, you weren't there for that. Were you there for that?
There for what?
You were.
What time are you talking about?
That time that she like made rocks like sing a song about the fluffy pillow or whatever. No. Chastity Club.
Yes.
There we
Yes.
go.
Mm-hmm.
That time, like it more reminds you of that. Like it seems to be little things like that. Nothing big, just like little things to make things look a little bit nicer, but nothing super big. Maybe a few places where like it smells a little nicer or things like that. Even things that are kind of like household, like think of modern day like Glade plugins kind of shit.
Do I get any kind of indication that there might be more under the surface, that like the magic is being shielded or hid in some way?
Nope. You really just like, it's really just every day. Like some people just want to make their house look a little nicer and make it smell nicer, but nothing, like it's that like a pumpkin pie or whatever, pumpkin spice Glade plugin that you put into your,
Can I find one of the places where there seems to be a blip of that?
Yeah, sure.
And then
if you want to sit around and wander around till you can find it, yeah. I mean, it's not not wander around, but yeah.
I want to like as we go there, I want to like see if I can find one where like, okay, here is something.
Okay. Yeah, sure thing. So as you move kind of towards this first intersection here, up here you start to sense that there's something, one of those tiny illusionary magics up here. And so you get out of your cart and start walking up towards it. You see that this whole building seems to be a kind of stable. So there's horses and donkeys stabled here. Probably enough room to stick your steeders. And as you get closer, the first thing you kind of notice is that it doesn't smell like shit everywhere. It smells kind of like nature-y. It's not like an overpowering smell of anything. It just smells normal. You've been to plenty of stables and they smell like shit because they're stables. This doesn't smell like shit.
I would like to. So, like, is it the whole stable that seems off, or is there a specific object, or?
Sure. As you kind of, you can roll an investigation or an arcana, one or the other. I think they're probably the same for you, but.
Yeah, they are. I'm gonna do arcana.
Okay. Yeah. As you look around, there seems to be on like posts around the building, there seems to be horseshoes hanging up, and the smell seems to be coming, or the lack of smell seems to be coming from those horseshoes.
Okay, I would not the horseshoe itself, but like just the air around one of them or like next to them. I'm gonna cast prestidigitation and change that part of it, that part of the air to not smell bad. I don't want to like, but like I want to see, like, make it smell slightly different. Make it rose scented for a bit, just to see if I like if that works or if it's immediately overpowered.
Yeah, you do. It's not immediately overpowered, but you do see it. Probably takes like 10 seconds before your smell of roast is completely gone. And
okay,
yeah,
okay. I walk back to the others and tell what I did, and then you see him sit down. Horatio sit down. Well, Trevor sit down, and I mean Horatio doesn't have a whole lot of emotions, but he's pondering. He's very confused. There's something he feels like there's something he's missing.
So, pie?
Yes.
This seems like my kind of thing. We can go get pie while we talk.
Yeah.
I start messaging, I guess.
I am not touching that pie.
Yeah, I'll start.
Sprinkles on the whipped cream.
There's sprinkles on the whipped cream. Okay.
I hope the pie is in a shape of a dick.
I might be pushing the magic too far.
I have no idea. So I'm going to message Horatio and say, sounds like my kind of thing, my kind of magic.
Yes.
Artificer.
Yes.
But you would need how many of those horseshoes did you see?
It was enough to make the whole stable not smell. I didn't count them, but like there was a good number of them.
You'd need a lot of artificers to be doing this sort of thing.
Or one very powerful one.
No, there's a limit to what artificers can do.
So you would know this, that so for example, at some point or another, Saccharin made you a bag of holding. And then later on you became an artificer, and you kind of understand how artificers make things, and that there's a limit to how many, like, you can probably make a bag of holding now. But you also know that if you make too many magic items, your bag of holding would just drop all of its shit on the ground.
Yeah.
That has never happened with Saccharin's bag. And like whatever Saccharin did to it, he made it permanent. So there is a way for artificers to make their little magics permanent. Or even things like the elevator that you rode in
Well, an elevator's a little
different. But there is ways to make magic that's more permanent that artificers can do.
Maybe you have a ton of tinkerers.
Let's go see if there is if there's sprinkles on the pie.
Yeah, let's go get my dick-shaped pie.
My goodness.
You guys are all weird.
You guys are weird.
No.
Even the god of this world is like, the hell is...
No. It's an attempt to see if this is an illusion that is adapting to us.
I'm just being weird.
I'm having pie.
I'm not eating anything.
Preet's gonna walk into the gullible melon, look around.
The gullible melon, okay.
I'll go with Preet.
Tell me if you see any dick-shaped pie.
Well, surely you have to come in to get it. It's your wish.
It's true.
Come on, is there like
That's true. I'll walk in, but I'm not going to touch any pie.
Bar with stools we could sit at? Or is
Do
it all...
they actually have any melon?
Do they have any melon? Probably.
Yeah, right here.
There you go.
Ooh.
There's your little inn. This is the gullible melon.
Oh. They have a graveyard next to them.
Graveyard.
Yeah, down
What are you
here.
talking about?
Oh.
What do you think? There's a
I
tombstone.
guess.
Well, that's
Yeah. Ignore that part. Pretend that part of the map doesn't exist because I didn't know it. The dungeon master didn't realize it existed because he's pulling this stuff up as you talk because you weren't supposed to be here today.
We're exactly where we're
they're
supposed
memorial
to
plaques to
I have
gardeners.
be. They're all there like
I have-
benches.
I have a whole lake.
Yep. Well,
Say a whole lake.
we don't want to go to the lake.
Apparently, we don't want to go to the lake. I have a whole lake, and we don't want to go to the lake.
I did
That's
mention
okay.
the lake.
There
For the record.
you go.
Ooh.
Right,
Ooh,
can I be a bit
Ghost
smaller?
Horatio can go wherever he wants.
God, I can't wait till I become a flitch.
A flitch? Is that
Yeah,
what you call
fi-
yourself? A
Fishlich.
fishlich? Flitch.
Could I be made a little bit smaller?
Yes.
Thank you.
So Felix is going to come in and be like, "Hey, Laura, George says hi. Says we should come in and get some pie from you."
Okay, so first off, you probably don't make it that far. But maybe you do. I don't know. You make it through the door, and then like right here, there's a sign that says, "Please wait to be seated." If you're gonna be rude about it, like you can make it further, but it really depends on how rude you want to be.
Can you make me smaller?
There we go.
And also, wait at the fucking sign. I'm so sick of people doing that shit.
Yeah, Etsy's just like no, like we're waiting.
Completely out of character for a minute. As a hostess, that pisses me the fuck off when people ignore my fucking sign.
So don't ignore the sign. It's pretty much what we're finding out.
Yes,
and you don't
rude.
have you get a second here to look around the gullible melon. It's pretty packed. Like people are busy. Like almost all the tables are filled up. People are sitting here eating and having a jolly good old time and laughing and all that fun jazz. Eventually you get a rather young looking dwarven server hostess come on over and said, "Oh, how many do we have today?"
5.
Okay. Give me
6.
1 minute.
Six.
Six.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, we're okay. Yes, gotta get giant
It's a giant.
kaiju Taiho.
Toho.
Toho. I'll get Shala in here too. Give me 1 moment. There you go. There's Shala. Okay. Give me 1 moment. And she goes, I forgot my cards, but I think Horatio and Preet have the highest passive perception, if I remember right.
Yeah, I
Not
think mine's
bringing up
like
my cards.
22.
Yours like 22, yeah.
Mine's 16.
Okay. Oh no, it's Felix who's like 15 or something.
Yeah, my wisdom isn't that high.
Yeah. I think it's
I'm
Felix.
12.
Yeah, no,
17.
definitely not you. So, Felix, you took notice this first. She goes over to one of the tables in the back, seems to whisper something to the table that was sitting there like happily eating, and they all immediately get up and leave the restaurant. A couple of servers come out, clear busboys, girls, bus people, come out, clear the table. The hostess comes back over to you and says, "Oh, it appears we have a table ready for you," and takes you all out to this table in the back.
Is that the table they just cleared?
That is the table they just cleared.
Are there any other tables that are full?
All of the tables are full.
Oh, okay. So they just kicked some people out for us.
Like this.
Yeah. So all 6 of you can fit. Again, none of this is to scale because reasons. Is there anything I can get you all to drink?
Coffee?
Coffee? Yes, we have that.
Lemonade.
Lemonade. Lemons are out of season at the moment. Can I offer you some orange juice?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm good.
I'd like just some ice water. Also, I heard you guys had a lovely apple pie.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Do you want to have it now, or would you like to wait for
Now.
dessert? We do have
Now.
now. Oh, okay.
Now.
Oh, yes, we are very famous for our apple pie. I will get some orange juice, ice water, and coffee. Anything else?
Nope. That'd be good.
Nope.
And she leaves, giving you, quite a few minutes before she comes back.
Okay, so
I would like to. Sorry, can Preet would like to survey the room with a perception, look around customers.
You can do a perception. Go for it.
Okay. 16.
They all look like they're having a lot of fun.
What kind of class are these? Are these sort of like working class? Are they middle class? Are they bourgeois? Is it a mix of?
No one looks peasant-y. People look not like they're dressed in their Sunday's best, but definitely not grumpy.
Oops. Sorry, I made another giant Felix for no reason. Okay.
Oh no, there's a gigantic Felix clone right outside.
Yeah. So middle class. Think of an Applebee's.
Oh, okay. Oh God. Why? And then I had never.
does not help
that
me.
to me.
That does not help me one bit.
Have you been to a TGI Fridays?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like
Like
that
a TGI Fridays. Yeah.
with
But
less
it's
flair.
not as good.
Some
Like-
shit food.
It's just not
Yeah,
like.
Applebee's is just.
Given-
You know what? R&D, when he comes to visit, we should take him to an Applebee's just for the experience.
Which it is an experience, if nothing else.
That's
It is that.
sure. Standing in the snow with no shoes on is an experience as well,
Yes.
but doesn't mean you want to do it.
So
But I have a question about the. Sorry.
Yes. What is your other
Follow
question?
up.
Yes, go ahead.
When we walked through the town, kind of got a sense of like the size of it, how big it was, bustling, urban. Is it a rural area or a really more cosmopolitan one? Because it seems like a lot of people in this room, in this one building, for the size of this town.
Yeah. If you were to walk around the town, you met your host, guide person, George, at the beginning. And then you didn't see anyone else on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like a ghost town until you walked into this building, and now it's packed.
That's weird.
Can I get an insight now that I've sort of seen some people, seen some interactions, just getting a sense of what the hell is up with these people?
Yeah, go for it.
Come on.
I'll also share my observations with the group in a low voice.
16.
These seem like super happy people having a super happy lunch.
I trust no one here.
If there is someone here, these are actual people.
If they're in human form, they still gotta eat. Who poisons apple pie?
I've known a few
bad
people.
people.
Yeah, well, you'd poison the mains. You wouldn't poison the apple pie because you'd want to eat it yourself.
Felix, could these be androids? Constructs in the description.
Preet looks at
I think
Horatio.
we're breaking our god.
I thought you said you didn't want to be a bong. You're talking high again.
No, these
Androids? What?
yes,
Bodrons?
constructs.
All right. Do I get any sense that they're androids or constructs, or
With
that
your
that's
insight,
impossible?
no. With your insight, you're still these are happy people having a happy lunch.
Let's see if my insight will be anything but 17.
Oh.
No, but it's a 17. Yeah. No, this is happy people having some happy lunches.
I hate this. But it didn't adapt. It didn't give me lemonade when I said so. It deliberately said, "This is
I
our
really hope this
season."
pie is dick shaped. That'd be funny.
It only
see.
listens to
Building this
Eps's
up a lot.
commands.
I don't think it's a genie.
I think
Like-
I think like with most dicks, you're going to be disappointed.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a dick. It's nothing exciting, but I mean, it gets the job done.
There you go.
Okay, is there pie on the way?
I don't know what job you're talking about.
It's okay, Felix. You don't need to know.
That's good.
As you guys are talking about dicks, your server comes on back with six plates of apple pie, a cup of coffee, a cup of lemonade, and a cup of ice water.
Thank you.
Yes.
Is there whipped cream on the apple pie?
Would you like some?
No, I'm not asking Karis. I'm asking you. Like,
No, there isn't any.
Okay, I don't say anything.
Okay.
There's an obvious look of disappointment at the shape of the pie on Etzley's face.
It's a regularly shaped pie.
Is it slightly warm still? Has it come out of the oven recently?
Yeah, it feels fairly recent.
There like a scent of cinnamon as well.
Yeah, it smells. I mean, you can do
Does it smell like apple?
but otherwise,
Does it smell like pie?
Like,
yeah.
So far, it smells like apple pie.
I'm digging in. Preet is like wants to see what this tastes like with his new tongue.
Yeah.
Can I sneakily cast prestidigitation and change the flavor of my pie?
You can roll a sleight of hand first.
Yeah, this isn't for you, bro.
15.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
that's okay.
Go for it. You change the pie.
Oh, monkey.
I changed the flavor
You change the flavor of the pie. Yeah.
to raspberry, and then
raspberry.
I have Trevor put a bit in my bowl.
Yeah.
What does
Tastes
it
like
taste like?
raspberries.
Okay.
Etzley's just gonna watch everybody eat the pie.
I wait 10 seconds and then do it again. Like break off a piece and put it in.
Yeah. It tastes like raspberries.
Okay, so that tells me that it's probably not magic.
Yeah. This pie's delicious.
Great. Preet
Tastes like
finishes
apple
it.
pie.
Yeah, just leave me alone for a
Shala
while.
digs in. Tiaho digs in. Like, this pie's good. It's good pie.
I'm gonna like do a sleight of hand, like I'm pretending to eat it, but I'm just gonna give it to Trevor's pocket or something.
Okay, go for it. Do me a sleight of hand.
I'm not eating any of this shit.
Oh, you're gonna finish? You're not gonna finish that? I'll eat that. If you want?
Oh, Etzley's gonna push her pie toward Preet.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, just line them up.
Yeah, no.
Please.
So yeah, you notice that Felix is like trying not to eat her pie, so you can definitely ask her for her pie.
Yeah, just put it on the
Pass
plate.
it right on.
Yeah, I'll just put it on the plate next to Etzley's,
Yeah,
and then just
Felix.
stack
The first time you
plates.
try to drop something into Trevor's pocket, it just falls on the floor. Just
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so I'll get that.
I don't think
clean that
wizard
up.
robes had. Well, I guess they would have pockets. Yeah, they probably had pockets.
yeah, it does have pockets. You put
Yeah.
paper in it
Yes.
to try to make it
You
bulletproof.
put your piece
No,
of
no,
paper in
no.
there.
I didn't make those pockets. I didn't sew those pockets into it.
Yeah, but you still probably do have a couple pockets.
Yeah, because it's basically a lab coat.
Yeah.
Ooh, pie and coffee. Cafe and Kuchen, my favorite.
Yeah,
no,
it tastes great. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Some yummy coffee.
Mm.
And I don't think it's like enchanted in any way.
Yeah, like, and why would anyone ever not live in this place? It's great apple pie and great coffee, man.
I don't trust it.
Do I notice
Of course,
a
I was raised by
change
criminals.
in the people who have eaten the pie?
You can roll another perception or insight.
Roll it inside on me. I've had 3
I'll assist
slices.
you on the insight.
Okay. I'm better at perception, but I'll try.
Oh, or I could roll insight and you can assist me on it.
Okay,
All right.
try to 17 again. Come on, 17.
Woo!
I believe in you, 17.
17. No.
1d5. So you're looking at Preet, Shala, and Tiaho, and Horatio.
Mm-hmm.
Those four have been eating the apple pie. No, they seem really happy about eating apple pie. Like, it's tasty. They seem happy about it, but not like overtly happy or not happy
Like everybody else around us.
Yeah, like they just like skip by.
What about the people around you?
To be fair, I've decided what mine tastes like, so
yeah. But you know,
what about the people around us?
It's like raspberries. What about the people around you? With a 25 insight.
26 because I have advantage because
insight.
Felix.
As you try to watch them eat their apple pie, you notice that they'll take a fork full of apple pie, put it up to their mouth, and then put the fork back down with the apple pie still in it, and then pick up the same piece of apple pie and put it up to their mouth and put it back down.
Yeah, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I'll whisper it to my group, like, they're not eating the pie at all.
They should. It's delicious.
It is delicious.
They're not eating it.
Probably because they're like under the influence of some greater mind who's keeping him here.
I don't think they're real. I don't think they're people.
I think they're people. I just think they're trapped here.
Then why wouldn't they be eating the pie?
Because you can only eat so much pie. I'm full. I pull out 3 pieces. You're gonna sit here all day eating pie. You can't eat 18 pieces of pie.
Well, if you're being forced to.
Felix would like to go over and sit down and just go to the next group and say, "Hey, can I sit down with you for just a minute?"
Yeah, hello. You must be new in town.
I am.
Have you tried the apple pie?
I sure did. It was delicious.
Isn't it great? It is the most delicious. Aren't we in a little piece of heaven?
We are in a little piece of heaven. That's for sure. How long you lived here?
I've lived here since I was 5.
Really? How old are they? About-ish.
Anywhere between 25 and 30.
Well, you must have had just a wonderful time of it then.
Yes. Why would anyone ever want to leave this place? It's so wonderful here.
Yeah. So
I hope you find yourself a nice home here. It is great.
That's what we're checking out. We're trying to find a nice place to stay. You know, maybe put down some roots. Who knows? But so a couple things then, if you could help. How often do you come in here?
Well, I love this place, so I come here every day.
Oh, yeah?
How many times a day?
I only come here once a day.
Oh, once a day, every day. Well, that sounds great. Just for the pie, or?
Just for the pie.
Yeah. Anything else to do in town that you like to do?
There's a bar. People go drink there.
Oh, cool. Do you ever go drink there?
No.
I'm a recovering alcoholic.
So there's a nice place for pie. My friend is a recovering alcoholic.
I can tell.
Yeah, she sometimes likes to say that.
You might want to keep her away from the bar.
I think that's a good idea. Last time we were at a bar, it was a real problem.
I bet she started a fight. She looks like the kind of person who would start a fight.
Oh, God in heaven. All right, so there's a bar. That's fun. And there's this great pie, which is also blacksmith. Fun. Oh, great. You know, that's really important if you need something made for you.
Yes.
Well, I cannot wait to check out all the sites.
There is lots of them. You should ask the tour guide. His name is George.
George. Yeah, I met George. He's awfully nice.
He is so nice.
Okay. I'm so happy now. I go back in and be like, yeah, we're the fucking hell place. I'm messaging it. This is hell. It's hell. We're in evil hell.
Are you messaging it to all of us?
Yeah, like one by one. Hell, we're in hell.
It's a small, small world.
Actually, it's just gonna look at Felix and nod. Like, yes, we are.
All right. So can I cast? Can I just say, from having that conversation, can I just sort of do like a perception? What if anything, did I notice
Sure.
that was weird,
You can
other
roll
than
perception.
every friggin' thing?
Okay.
Besides everything, what did I see?
So you went to a table of 3 people, and you spoke with one of them.
Mhm.
You noticed that the other 2 people kept talking to each other, but they didn't say anything.
Oh,
So they were just moving their mouths?
Yes. You know how I don't know if any of you did this in theater, but you like mouth off like fruit names when you're supposed to be talking in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like that. They were just like. Yeah. So that's what you got.
What percent background noise?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, everyone else was just fake eating pie.
But it's
Well,
actual pie.
Oh my god, we're in an actual It's a Small World ride.
Yeah. I am.
I say, Shala, you have brought us to a hellscape, from which we may never escape.
I did tell you this was a really bad town.
I feel
think
like
it's
we
the
need to go to
list.
the Lich's lair.
Shh.
I'm whispering.
I don't think they can really hear you.
They can obviously hear because they respond.
Are you sure they're not robots?
Or they're
I'm
probably
not
people
sure
in the
you're not a
trance.
robot. I message into your head.
I mean, technically I am. Technically I'm sort of a mech suit of bone.
You guys have to unpack that at a later time.
Yeah.
We have so many things to unpack.
This is probably not the time to unpack that.
All right. Well, so let's play our bill. This place is sus. Go back to our streeters. Have a private
Get out.
conversation.
Let's
Get
not
outta
pay
here.
our bills.
No, we gotta pay the bill.
No. This is supposed to be the perfect little town. If we do something that's legal and break that setup, what happens?
Well, okay. Why don't you just set off like a firebolt in the middle of the restaurant then?
Let's not do that.
Well,
I'd much rather do the
Actually,
dive
you'll
and
look
dash.
slightly disappointed.
Okay? Just let's start small.
All
Exactly.
Let's start
right.
small with our mischief. Okay.
We also don't know if these are actual
You've given us a
people.
perfect town to create chaos in.
If these are actual people, we don't want to hurt them. They could be under influence of something.
How do you know?
All right. Well, I can.
Well, I don't. That's why I don't. I'm being cautious.
All right. Well, I can dimension door. So where should I meet y'all?
Back.
I think we should get out
No, let's
before
just
something
walk.
weird traps us here.
Again, I'm doing this quiet and maybe even message and say, I think we should just get up like it's the most normal thing in the world and walk out and just see what happens.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. All right. Preet finishes his coffee first.
Yeah, it's delicious, man.
It is.
Like, super good.
Okay.
Let's see. The 4 of you who ate pie. Give yourselves 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Oh.
I still don't trust it.
I trust nothing.
See, it's gonna be another one of those moments like when we were in the caves and we came across those like hot springs. And we're so damn suspicious of it, but it's supposed to be a good thing. And R&D's just sitting there trying so hard to like hint to us that it's a good thing.
Exactly.
No, this time he's clearly not done that.
I wouldn't be.
He also didn't do that with the hot springs.
See, here's the thing. He's so bad at hinting at it that I wouldn't be surprised if it was him trying.
Like the hot spring had oh, you put the staff in. Oh, the moss at the algae at the bottom just tries to wrap around it.
No, it massaged.
That's not how you described it.
Caressed.
That is not how you described it.
That is not how you described it.
And you just put us through hell. Did you honestly think you were going to sit in there?
Caressed.
Yeah, you had algae move up.
Either way, you're leaving. You're leaving.
Yes, we're getting up.
We get up and we just casually walk off as if it was the most natural thing in the world. People.
You bump into the server on the way out, who smiles at you and says, "Thanks for coming. Have a good rest of your day."
You too. Thanks for the pie. And we walk out.
And we leave.
You're back out. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, let's go back to the cart.
Question. Was there a menu with prices in there?
You didn't ask for one.
No,
we didn't ask for a menu.
Like signs.
No.
Even though the hostess is supposed to pass out menus as part of their job.
Well, okay. The point is,
I'm just saying, R&D.
Was there like a sign saying, "Hey, apple pie, 1 silver"? or something?
No.
Okay.
You didn't ask for prices and you didn't ask for menus.
Yeah.
You kind of sat down and ordered immediately. So
I know. That's fine. I just wanted, in case that was the case, that would make it even weirder. Okay.
Actually, I had no idea you knew so much about being a hostess. A hostess.
Well, I guess that's a good.
I've had my hand in a lot of things.
You meet a lot of people, and if you're like criminal, that makes sense.
Yeah, like I said,
I'm sure most hostesses are criminals. That's what I'm getting out of this conversation.
I would take that as a fucking compliment.
Just trying to meet people like criminals.
I should text my old coworkers and tell them that.
That is a weird, considering you haven't spoken to
I should be like, Haley, girl, listen. And she would accept it too. She'd just be like, "Oh yeah, we're a bunch of fucking criminals."
Be hostess, do crime.
All right, so we're going back to our cart. Has anybody messed with my cart?
No, it's still there. You can do an investigation to get like more details on it, but like your cart's still there.
All right, I will investigate.
It's still made of card.
It's still made of cart.
Hey, I left my
it's made of pie.
There.
Oh no!
It's made of pie now.
Yeah, I mean it's cart's still made of a cart.
Oh my god!
So I'm gonna talk to my babies. Like, you all right, babies? You all right?
Yeah, everyone seems fine. They're happy to see you. Rosie smells you a whole lot and looks a little annoyed that you didn't bring her some apple pie.
You don't want this pie. It's evil.
It's evil pie. Evil apple pie. It's apple pie. How evil can apple pie be? Come on.
Oh, let me tell you
It's
something.
the symbol of America.
Yeah, it's an American dish. Come on.
That means it's horrible.
How evil could it be? If it's
How
American?
evil could America be?
That's all right. We found out while you were in off doing whatever you were doing that the Truman Show is a historical event here.
Yes.
So that's that's canon.
Occurred in this world.
So, all right. So clearly something is really weird. Have you seen anything like this in your books? Have I heard anything like this?
How about for me as a bard, any songs or ballads about towns that have been turned into...
Me and my background and my education.
Okay. Everyone puts their heads together and does a big, hey, what the fuck?
A big, okay, so you can either do... If you think you'd be trying to figure out if this was supernatural, you can do, or not supernatural, but magically inclined, you can do an arcana. If you think that this is something that you want to figure out, like if it's happened before, you can do a history.
Mm-hmm.
So those are kind of your two options.
All right, who has the highest history?
I have a plus 10 in both of those.
Well,
All right, you do.
Well, show off. I have a +4.
I have a plus 5 in history. Yeah.
All right. So you do a history with advantage, and I'll do an arcana with advantage. Between the two of us, we'll.
Yeah.
29.
Nice.
30.
Nice. Nat 20.
Wow.
Okay, look at those. Okay, arcana and history. Okay, let's start with the arcana at 29. So Horatio has gotten into your mind that this has to be some sort of undead necrotic nonsense, because that's what he's been talking about for like ever and a half. Like, this is a lich's lair. It's some sort of necrotic shit. Like the swampy area or what used to be the lake is necrotic garbage. And as you sit there and think about it, you're like, no, it's not necrotic. It's definitely something is corrupting that, but it's not necrotic. This seems more fiendish. Horatio, you have heard of creatures that will set traps, very complex traps, to like coax in travelers or adventurers. You've heard things like mimics setting up whole villages just to attract people and then eat them. So it's definitely possible that someone has set up a village or a town just as a giant trap to get more food.
So if we put fiend together with trap, what kind of fiends?
Equals bad.
Well, yeah, but what kind of fiends would do this? What do I know about fiends?
Because you
Pit
fall in the
fiend?
pit trap.
That's one kind.
I don't know that much about fiends, I'm afraid.
Does anybody know particularly about fiends?
Nope.
I don't know. Would I?
I don't think any of you really know much about fiends.
I mean, I speak abyssal, but that doesn't really help.
Yeah, I speak abyssal, but
yeah.
Well, if you both speak abyssal, that means you have some knowledge of fiends.
Does anyone speak infernal?
Nope.
Okay.
Does anybody speak infernal?
no, just abyssal.
Because both devils and demons are fiends, right? I think both of them count.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, abyssal. If you speak abyssal, we might be able to get something out of it.
Yeah, I speak. Both me and Nestle speak abyssal.
Speak abyssal. Okay. Roll. Each of you roll me.
A history.
Yeah, history.
Okay.
Nope, from me.
Yeah, you. I mean, you know enough. You know the language, like, but you don't.
I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's
history.
just a language that Etsley learned while in her.
It's important to have, but it's not. You didn't learn the history of it. Okay, so, there are a couple of fiends, Horatio, that you know about that. You don't know that they've necessarily set traps, but you know of a couple of fiends that would definitely corrupt the area that they're in. And thinking back at the kind of the lake, you have Sibrex, who is he's from the Abyss, and pretty much is like this grotesque bloating thing, but he also tends to pollute like anything around him. So that's one. SBIRIEX.
SBI.
BRIEX.
Okay.
So he tends to do a lot of corruption shit. Jublex is another one that also tends to eat things, and he's just about eating things. He's all hungry and shit.
He's the ooze god.
He's the ooze god. So potentially that one, and then you have Zukmoy, which is also connected to decay and has mindless servants and things like that.
So this town combined with the lake, it's pretty obvious that it's a fiend. We just got to figure out where that fiend is.
Yeah, that might be easier said than done. They might not even be here. They could be doing it from afar.
From the Lich's lair.
The Lich's lair or the lake.
Yeah, because the lake is where it's suffering the most.
Yeah.
But we should check out the Lich's lair when we have a chance.
Can I ask, if we were to come across the fiend, what would we do?
Kill it.
Yeah, elaborate.
How does one kill a lich? Or not a lich, sorry, a fiend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't really. You usually just send it back to its plane. Does anyone have...
usually banish it.
Yeah. Banishment is really effective because that just gets rid of it immediately.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of... Felix would kind of know that it's kind of not the same, but kind of similar to how Petunia gets sent back to her plane.
Don't have banishment.
Yeah, so in other words, if we bring it down to like the point of death,
just leave.
It will just, it's like being banished.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean
it's a lot
dead,
harder.
And it doesn't mean that it's not going to come back. It just means that you got rid of it for a while.
The other problem is that
and regenerate.
All these fiends that you're talking about, they're not just like, they're not run of the mill. These are basically demigods.
Yes. Although we haven't seen any ooze.
Why on earth would they be here?
So fiends. So I'm assuming I would know this with just have a history roll that there's a war between the demons and the devils, and that they both consistently try to get into the material plane in an attempt to get the upper hand.
Yep.
They're evil. They're basically, if it's an evil thing they can do, they're going to do it.
Yeah, and trying to be in the material plane is definitely a goal of all of these creatures.
Yes. Because there's food, and it would give them a tactical advantage in the never-ending war they're fighting.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen any oozes, so Jublex seems less plausible.
We also didn't go to the lake, so who knows if we went to the lake there would be oozes.
This feels less. This feels like it would be too complicated a scheme for something that's just about eating and controls oozes. Although I could be wrong.
Suktmoy, that's mushrooms and funguses. Have we noticed an abundance of mushrooms and funguses?
In your city, no. The city that you're in, no.
But in the decay outside.
You weren't looking for mushrooms when you were out there.
But we were there for hours.
I feel like you mentioned like something along those lines in your description.
You're having, you can roll an intelligence and see if.
No, I remember nothing.
Yeah, you're having a hard time remembering what the lake area.
The pie.
Like. The pie has gotten to you.
What do I remember?
Etsley remembers.
A lot of forest, a lot of swamp.
A lot of swamp. Yes, you do remember a lot of swamp, a lot of forest. But you do, thinking back at walking through it, you're not sure that you saw mushrooms, but everything didn't look like it should. For like the trees were trees, but they didn't look like trees should.
Yeah, I'll relay that to everybody else, and I suggest we go back and take a closer look at everything. It's almost like we should have stopped by the lake before coming here or something.
Why don't we?
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Do you think there's something about crossing the bridge? You think we can get anyone to cross the bridge and leave town?
Well, bridges has been like a symbol throughout history of crossing plains and shit. So maybe we're fucked because we crossed a bridge. And crossed a bridge over running water too. Whew.
The first one you mentioned, what is that? Do we know what that's the like demigod fiend lord of?
Oh,
Cybrex. He wanted to say Cybrex, but that's
Cybrex. I know it's
that's
a weird
an alien
name
from was a precursor from Stellaris.
Cybrex.
Seabiscuit.
Mostly just corruption and pollution.
Well, I mean,
that does feel like
that could be it.
Also, hoarding knowledge would be the other thing. Corruption,
the Lich's lair.
Did we go back to like where we came into town? Are we near the bridge?
Yeah, you guys are just kind of standing around outside of that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go see if I can walk across the bridge and leave the area.
Good idea.
Do a wisdom save.
I knew it.
I'm gonna walk across it too. See if me not eating the pie.
Worth a try.
Nope.
Okay,
why
would you ever leave?
I chose to pass the saving throw and use Cronus.
Oh, you're gonna choose some. Okay, so.
But I know I have to.
You have that. So let's start with you, real quick. You try to cross the bridge, and then you think to yourself, why would I ever leave such a wonderful place? And then in your head, everything kind of rewinds a little bit, and you think back, and you're like, no, I have to leave this place. This is what I wanted to do, and you freely cross across the bridge. Etsley, why would you ever leave this place? It's such a little slice of heaven. They have a great apple pie.
Claire, that's why.
Oh, but the apple pie is way better.
I didn't even eat it.
I know, but it's way better.
I don't know about that.
No.
It wasn't even the shape of a dick.
Neither was Claire.
Yeah.
I mean, Claire is vaguely more dick-shaped than a pie.
Than the pie.
I use my limited telepathy to convey to Felix what I experienced, like a memory.
And Etsley's just gonna walk back and tell Felix, this is what happened. And it's weird.
So, Etsley, for the next 24 hours, you do not want to leave this place.
Oh, great. Drag my ass out.
I'm like, Preet, you might as well come back for now. We're not I don't think we're getting out of here anytime soon. Let's take a walk around and see what we can see.
I mean, we could just knock her out and tie her up.
Or we could just stay. I mean,
That still requires everyone else to get out. In the end, we might have half of us needing to be knocked out.
Oh, he cracks his knuckles.
All
All right, let's look around.
me.
We're here already, so might as well look around more.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's just, I guess, take a walk around together.
All right,
This
so
lovely place that we love, that we never want to leave.
You never want to leave.
The other
It's
place
great.
that had a lot of people was the bar.
Yeah.
I kind of just want to walk around and just see the whole town.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we can do that on our way
Up
to the
and
bar,
down.
right?
Yeah, you're gonna take a little loop around the town. Sure thing.
The first time we bump into a person, someone else, I would like to try and do my command undead on them and see if they don't know that I'm doing it to them, and I don't give any indication that I'm doing it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's
Where do you want to go? You have like
This
two.
way.
You're gonna go that way. Okay. On your left hand side, says the tour guide in your head. You have yourselves a lovely little blacksmith with Felix, you find this odd because you blacksmith stuff that they don't have any weapons. It just seems to be like really random trinkets, wine holders, bottle openers, that kind of stuff. No weapons, no armor, just weird metal shit.
Okay.
As you keep going, you eventually bump into a little jewelry store. They have lots of beads and stones and glittery nice things for you to buy. Further down the street, you have like a stationery
Sorry, do
store.
they have any diamonds worth 1,000 gold pieces?
Are you gonna go in there and find out? You
Can I look through the window?
can look through the window.
You want me to look?
I mean, you're not a
perception?
diamond expert, but
Yeah,
you can.
It just looks like a.
We have prices.
There doesn't seem to be any prices written in anything. Yeah, you're not a diamond expert. Like, there's some things in there that look pricey. You're not sure if they're diamonds, but there's pricey shit in there.
Convey that to the party.
Well, we could go in. It doesn't hurt.
Doesn't like we
I
have to
don't think-
pay either. Let's go
Good
in.
point. Let's go in.
You can just
So we
mine-
go
That
in.
robs the fun out of stealing.
As Etsy says as she walks in.
mine diamonds from this fake town.
Yeah. Is there anyone in the?
Oh yeah, no. There seems to be a couple in there looking at rings, and a gentleman helping them out, and then a woman also spots you right away and says, "Oh, hello. How are you today? Anything I can help you with?"
As she talks to us, I do the command on that and see if anything happens. Do I gain control of her?
Nothing
Okay,
happens.
she's not on that.
Most expensive pieces.
You want to see our most expensive pieces?
Felix, is that
Yeah.
sound good to you?
Yeah.
Well, we rarely get customers like you. She takes you over to one section that's got it's genuine jewelry, so it's not just like chunks of stone, like chunks of precious
Glass.
stones. It's like it's rings and earrings and bracelets
cut.
and necklaces. Yeah, it's been cut. Like you don't get raw jewels. Most things in the cabinet that she shows you are around 10,000 gold pieces. She points them out to you and it's like, "Oh, this ring would be just absolutely lovely on you. Look at how it would shine on your finger," and kind of pulls it out and tries to put it in front of you, Felix.
Felix picks it up. What does it look like?
It's just a big old diamond ring, like an engagement ring.
So he puts it on her finger and says, "I'd like to keep it."
Do me a charisma save.
Save? Okay. Shoot. If it's magical at all, I have advantage.
Okay, you can do it with advantage then.
And it's a +2 with my shield. Ha ha.
Oh man, you got a lot of pluses.
Yeah. Well, I had to take off my luck stone, so.
No.
Can you believe it? It's terrible. Oh, boom.
Ooh.
That's a
23.
good thing. It's a good thing you had all the things. I mean, yeah. Cool beans. She says, well, of course.
Thanks. I just take it off my finger and put it in my pocket. Did I feel anything?
You felt something in your brain, like in your mind, trying to tell you to stay.
Yeah. I was like, something's up with these things. I message, something is up. Don't put anything on.
Esley's gonna think, why not? Why not just stay? I mean, fuck.
Well, we shouldn't let anyone else be exposed to this, right? We should remove these dangerous items.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's clear it out.
All right, so I'm putting in a $10,000 gold ring, diamond ring into my
Yeah. Put that into your pocket.
10,000 gold cursed gold ring, gold diamond
Not
ring.
gonna exist when we come outside.
Okay. Anything else?
Anything else you want to take and not try on?
Yeah, go for it.
Are there anything with diamonds, range of about 1,000 gold pieces on offer?
There's this lovely necklace. It's not got one diamond, it's got like several diamonds on the necklace.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Watch
that
these things
These look
qualifies.
lovely on you. You should try it on.
It's not for me.
Oh, but I bet you would look wonderful in it.
Well, thanks, but nah. I think we'll just walk out with what we have.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
The place does have its charms.
Well, assuming that still is still a diamond ring when we go out of the city.
Well,
Yeah,
Here's an
we'll
idea.
find out.
Oh, here's an
definitely
idea.
worth paying to remove the curse.
What if we take the ring and then toss it outside over the bridge and see if it changes?
Do we have to? Go get your own ring.
Yeah, let's go to the bar.
You go past your own charisma save.
Let's see what weird things people get up to in the bar.
I mean, I
don't-
apparently already want to stay, and I'm confused by that.
You
I
really
know.
this place is wonderful. Oh, you and Claire could raise the most cutest family here.
Oh no.
I mean, we'd have some cute kids.
You would have some cute kids, and they would have all this space to walk around and all this fresh air, none of that city air.
All right,
You really love this town.
Etzley.
I wonder if the hand would find me here.
Etzley.
Oh no, they would never find you here. This is such a safe spot.
Etzley, sweetie, do you trust me?
You're not sure.
Etzley, no. Seriously, do you trust me, Felix? I'm not going to try to make you
Yes.
leave.
Okay, yes.
Okay. Will you let me slap you?
Oh, sure. Go ahead, slap me.
Okay.
I'm into that shit. Slap me.
Felix hauls up and hits her as hard as she can.
Yeah, not hurt.
Very nice.
Do you still
Claire
feel like
slapped
you
me
will?
better, but
No doubt. Do you? Actually, I
metal
doubt.
hands.
I doubt. I doubt.
No,
the metal
no,
arm,
she still absolutely loves this little town.
Okay. I was just checking to see if you would change your feelings at all.
Surprisingly, she's not mad at you at all, remotely.
I just said I was into that kind of stuff.
Not even that. You just like, okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You slap me again. I mean,
Oh no, that's for Claire. It's not for
oh yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So if you try to leave, it tries to get you to stay, and some people can resist it.
And it tries to make you stay
But-
no matter what you do.
it can't try to pull you in until you try to leave, because you all still have your free will. So in some ways, the most dangerous point would be when we try to leave, so maybe we should do what we can.
I think we should try and go to the Lich's lair. It's a very powerful magic. If you're gonna try to make a whole...
That's leaving the town, though, and I think we should stay.
No, it's not. The Lich's lair is in the town. The
Lich's lair is outside of the town.
No, it's not.
Let's have this conversation as we go to the bar.
I bet it is.
They said that they were building part of the town in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't feel any real...
It's part of, like, the town is part of the keep.
When Horatio and Preet kind of offer up going to the Lich's lair, you get extra excited about going to the Lich's lair. That sounds like a brilliant idea.
That sounds like the best idea ever. Better than stealing a fucking boat.
Ever have.
Do we notice that that is like weird for her?
Oh yeah, no, you don't have to do anything. She's being weird. Like, she's been weird since she tried to cross the bridge.
Like, usually the only time she acts like this is around Claire.
Shit.
Yeah, no, she definitely wants to go to the Lich's lair.
Okay.
Then shall we head over to that part then?
What is your obsession? I'm sorry. Nope. Not gonna ask Getsley.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
Yes.
I'm going to ask Chala. I'm going to say, do you really need us to do this?
I mean, I only asked you to go to my lake. My lake seems to be in a lot of trouble. The last time I was here, this city was in shambles, a gross little place that nobody ever came to. This is not the little town that I knew when I left 50 years ago.
Yeah. Maybe you should go back to wherever you went 50 years ago. Have you considered that?
Oh, no, I must. And there's very important people in my lake. It's okay if you do not want to help me, but I will stay behind and
Felix,
try my best.
We can't leave these people behind. They're enslaved.
I assume they're even people.
Well, if you're going to leave, you got to leave me. I mean, I ain't leaving.
All right, let's go to...
At least for 24 hours, something within me.
We're all just going to end up enslaved. But you know what? There's pie. So
there is pie.
The last thing we need on top of everything else that's going on is a fucking fiend invasion.
So, shall we, what? You want to just head over to the lair?
Yes.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
All right.
How do you want to get there?
Well,
walk. Take the carts. I don't know.
There's a big old entrance there.
Yes.
If you want to just go through the front door.
All right. Well, look, guys, I've got to make sure that Rosie is going to be okay.
okay.
First. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to, like...
You want to take her with?
Rosie won't... Rosie isn't... She's still not really trained.
Okay.
She's kind of half trained. I mean, I don't think she'd run away from me.
I mean, we could put the streeters in the stable and have her stay there and protect them, maybe.
So if I go back to the stable and there must be a stable. There are animals in the stable, right?
Yeah, there's a couple horses.
Okay. And they look healthy and like they're being fed?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm taking her with me. I don't trust anything in this entire town. We're just going to have to go. We're just going to have to go, all of us together. I'm saying, Rosie, this is a terrible place. It's an evil place. You've got to trust me and come with me, okay?
This will be training.
You will come with us.
Rosie just kind of tilts her head at you.
I pet her. I'm like, okay, we're gonna get through this together. It's an
Got very loud, deep purrs.
I don't know. This is a pretty cool place to me.
Yeah, it's great. All right, let's go. So, with my I'm gonna climb on top of Buttercup since now I'm good at that.
Yeah.
I've got Rosie beside me, bigger than I am. I've got Petunia now is back. Like, all right, let's do this.
You got your own little army.
Can I attempt limited telepathy with Rosie to give her the sense that she should stay near Felix?
You certainly can. You can do an animal handling to see how well you convince her.
Okay.
Like, you can talk to her, but it's just how much she's gonna listen to you. Yeah, she seems. She looks at you and kind of purrs.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I think this is a good place to start because I do not. This is it. This is the end of simulation.
Yeah.
There's nothing else past this point. Nothing exists yet.
Fair.
Then it's not a good place to start. It's a good place to stop.
Yeah.
We heard what you meant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good place to stop. Simulation ends here.
We'll find out what R&D comes up with between now.
I mean, which simulation? Your simulation or the simulation you're simulating?
And let's see what happens to Etzley. She might call up Claire and be like, Claire, we should totally live here.
I hate this.
I found a really nice house here. I think we could raise
my
some
friend
kids here.
my friend says there's a fiend here, but I don't think there is one. It's great.
I legit hate this town.
Good.
Like, you did an excellent job of making this like
Creepy.
just
Unsettling.
creepy.
Good.
So to find out what happens, come back next week. And until then, it's goodbye from me and goodbye from the party. Let me open up the window a little bit more because I really minimized it a lot. Okay, say goodbye, party.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, party.
Hey, they did the bit.
Woo!
So,